5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Hey, shout out to everybody on here, man. I'm back. Shout out to all my mods, all my riches on here. Make sure y'all go and follow them. Subscribe to their channel, man. How everybody doing today, man? Hope everybody safe out there. I hope everybody definitely ate. And I hope everybody know where they damn kids at. Lil Ray right now. Hey, y'all. We talking about a lot of things tonight. You know, I ain't been on live for like 4 days. So we talking about Lil Durk, definitely. The new paperwork that just came out, that 7-11. So we talking about that. We talking about Lil Pat, man. Lil Pat, and I got a song for Lil Pat, man. Make sure y'all clip this. Make sure y'all clip this out, man. Because this song right here is dedicated to BG Lil Pat from M Block over that way. He got beat. I don't know if y'all seen it, man. He got caught up and dissing TJ and them, and then they caught him. They caught him in the crib, and you know, a girl set him up. So I got a song that's dedicated to him. But we talking about a little bit of everything, man. We talking about the YouTuber who got killed too. 2 YouTubers, one in jail and one dead, and his wife dead. You know, got killed in Vegas. So make sure y'all smash that like button. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Hey, this song right here is dedicated. It's dedicated to BG Lil Pat. Because the way them boys did you, I heard you saying, mama, 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 you know I love you. Hey, man, you better stop dissing the dead. You better stop dissing the dead, man. You was like, mama. I thought I was listening to Boys the Man, goddammit. Stop dissing the dead, brother. Hey, but look, though. This song is dedicated for BG Lil Pat. I need y'all to get this song to him.
Hey, yo, Ren, turn that up. No. Backdoor vibes, shorty gave me backdoor vibes. I'll be damned if he backed on mine. 6th grade rocking me down, stripped up from my feet down. Keep a pole on my waistline. Give a headshots, nigga, no FaceTime. I done chase a bad nigga, can't waste time. He losing his life, now he tryna chase time. He losing his life, now he tryna chase time. I remember them days, chasing the bag by any means, but knew we was trying to get paid. Hey, we ain't had no right way, nigga, we just had the wrong way. Hey, I ain't had no right way, but I know I've been a long way. Hey, I remember them days, stains in my clothes in the hallway. I ain't really had the latest jazz, I was trying to get paid. Wanted to get easier the hallway. OJ was hoping to get a raise. I was plotting on the back then all day. We would double back for the cash every day. Shorty wanna make love in the city for the hate. I can never be the nigga who will last place, and I got a lot of hate. But for my nigga love, I told him be safe. Now my nigga ain't ghost, no practice ways. Who knew that when I called it was too late? Who knew that when I called it was too late? Nigga, we was trying to ball no 2K. Niggas with attitude in WA. Damn, we was too broke with none to say. Bitch, niggas ain't wanna push up some dope vibes. Shorty gave me backdoor vibes. I'd be damned if he backed on mine. 6th grade rocking me down, stripped up from my feet now. Keep a pole on my waistline. Give a headshot.
They told that boy, they say, where your pole at? Hey, the kids, man, y'all better learn from that Lil Pat shit. Hey, cause Lil Pat, he ain't have his pole on him. He ain't had nothing on him, man. They popped up like some raccoons, man. You know, but only stupid shit that they did was record themselves. That's the bad thing, man. But we're gonna get into this video. I'm just backdoor vibes. That's for Lil Pat, man, because that's what old girl gave me. If a girl told me to come over here, I live in the Dearborns, ain't nothing gonna happen to you. And then put somebody on the phone and say, yeah, you good, bro. I run over here. And then you go over there where you this TJ, when TJ got dragged up out the buildings by CPD for a gun, you go over there. Oh, man, backdoor vibes. Shawty give me backdoor vibes. God damn, man. You will fall for anything, goddamn. It's easy to pick y'all off. I ain't gonna lie. This generation, it's easy, man. All you gotta do is send a big butt at y'all. Hey, walk down the block. All y'all done thrown off. What up, shorty? What up? Let me touch that ass. Let it out. Y'all sweet. Hey, get you a girl who you love you, man, and gonna help you run it up, man. Fuck all the other bullshit, y'all. I'm telling y'all. All right, let's get into it, y'all. Shout out Savage Black, man. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to Savage Black channel for sure.
Hey, my nigga Glock made this shit. real Mod Squad shit. Whole lot of Mod Squad shit. Shout out Trenches News, nigga. Shout out MC. Shout out Made Meaty. Shout out Spark. Shout out Queen. Shout out B. Shout out Nene. And see, hit my phone like Black make us a song. I hear YouTube found a beat, 9 song. And see, you can go to her for the latest news. Like who told on who and who gave who the blues. Can't forget Queen Lotus, that's 126. Shorty smart as hell gon' have you thinking about shit. Now let's get on the easy on the down south shit. Shorty real as hell, she gon' tell you about your shit. And she dropping videos, go subscribe to her shit. Sparks got the visuals of 99%. Made media out west, he a film mode nigga. Get that nigga bring a chick, I bet she feelin' on that nigga. And shout out Savage Black, we gon' party on them niggas. Can't forget Nene, she catch bodies in the chat. It's that page faker real shit, shorty gon' check. She gon' come back to the chat, wipe his nosy out the chat. Can't forget Uncle Swipe and Slim Miyagi to you niggas. You can call him Swiper Jordan or whatever, say you nigga. And to the ones that left, we ain't worried about shit. But make sure you like the video before you dip. Real Mod Squad shit, yeah. Real Mod Squad shit, yeah. Real Mod Squad shit, yeah. Make sure you like the video before you dip. Real Mod Squad shit, yeah. Real Mod Squad shit, yeah. Real Mod Squad shit, yeah. Make sure you like the video before you dip.
All right, y'all, I'm about to switch over to the other computer because Nene got me this high-tech ass computer over here, so I don't know how to work the sound over there. Hey, but I finna come right back on. Don't go nowhere. It's like a commercial. Swipe and join that. All right, I'm on. Is I'm on, Nene? All right. Hey, let me know if I'm on, y'all. I don't know. See. Hey, shout out Cuzzo 3D, man. He just funded y'all 10 memberships, man. He did like 100 memberships so far, man. So if you ain't gonna pay for a membership, hey, Cuzzo 3D, man. Shout out to him. He blessing y'all with him. Hey, our topics of tonight is Lil Durk, though. We're talking about Lil Durk. We ain't being biased. None of that. Hey, look, that's up to the judge and his lawyers now. I just read to y'all what was in the paperwork. That's all I read to y'all. So, and if you want to go and check out the paperwork, it's on pacer.gov. All you got to do is type in Durk Banks, and his shit gonna pop up. All of them. Now, 5 of them is unsealed out of 20. They still got 15 that's sealed. That's supposed to be unsealed right now. So we're talking about that right now. All right, y'all. So Lil Durk paperwork came out, and the judgment is in. The judgment is in. The judge said, nope, 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 nope. Said that the money wasn't enough. I told y'all, Lil Durk worth way more than 8 million. That shit on Google. That shit wrong, man. I'm telling y'all, bro. Dude got at least 30 or 40 million dollars, man. I'm telling y'all, bro. He getting 400,000, bro, just to talk, just a walk through a show. You hear me? He offered that little money, man, and that's what the court said. The court said that he offered a fraction of his money, a little bit of his money. You know what I'm saying? So that let me know if Lil Durk offered them 4 million, 5 million, that nigga got 30, 40 million dollars on everything, bro. He got 30, 40 million. And the feds looking at it like, oh, if he ain't want to give up all his money, then shit, he still got money to run. He a big name. He could cut off them bands and run. Then the security could be with them. The security could be working for him and let him get away. Everybody escaping now. Look at New Orleans. They motherfuckers just walking out of jail in New Orleans now. Motherfuckers just walking out of jails everywhere now. I seen in Ohio 6 inmates just walked off, bro. Walked through the gate and a hole in the gate and then got in the car, man. I'm like, everybody's just getting out now. Shit, the guards ain't getting paid enough. And they said that he's a threat to the community, that he paying to get his rivals basically knocked off. He paying to get people knocked off, man. That's what they saying. And they saying that the security wasn't adequate. So that's why Lil Durk is still gonna be in jail, man. He gonna be in jail. He gotta fight this one. And Drew, the feds, they gotta come with the come on now though. You gotta unleash who number 4, who number 5, who number 2. You gotta unleash that shit now. Cause it has looking, and the judge said it like it's looking like they could have flew down there and just did it on their own without Lil Durk. That's what the judge had said. Like it's a possibility that they could have been trying to prove the Durk and did it on their own without his knowledge. But yeah, once you in that, man, it's over with, man. I don't give a shit. Give me 1 million and I'm out this motherfucker. The Muslim shit, I would have been flew up out this motherfucker. No BS. Come get me. Hey, yeah, he was gone. He was gone. Lil Durk was overseas, bro. He was overseas before before they did the show, bro. He was over there. I seen him with Central C. He was in London some motherfucking well. You know, but when you got niggas around you and you feeling cocky, see, Lil Durk was cocky, bro. That ain't nothing but his greed. He was cocky, bro. I got all this money. I could tell motherfuckers what to do. Like, for real, that's how he was thinking, bro. Because you got to remember, before Lil Durk got all this money, Lil Reese was the man. Now, y'all might be thinking I'm talking about Lil Reese the man on some rap shit. Nah, I ain't talking about on no rap shit. I'm talking about in the streets. Like, Lil Durk was under Lil Reese in the streets. Father streets. You know what I'm talking about? That was him, Keith, all them was Reese's sons. You hear me? Like, I'm telling y'all this. Them was his sons, bro. Reese them. They always used to be up under Reese, bro. Like, for real, bro. Every time I seen them, every year, they was together. Reese, Chief Keith, and Dirk. All them be together, bro. And Fredo. Every time I see them. So, by him leaving Lamron, see, Lamron, they got guys who already been to the feds, who been gone for a long time. And them guys, they veterans, what you call veteran BDs. They ain't stupid. They ain't the type that's going, oh, Lil Durk. Oh, let's fly to California and kill Quando Rondo them. They gonna be like, hell no, bro. We gonna get caught. Like, any fool would have known that. Like, them 5 motherfuckers who went on that plane ride, they was stupid. First of all, I don't know if y'all know about the airport. You have to show your ID. You have to show your ID, and they gonna scan that motherfucker. And they'll tell you randomly to step to the side, like as if you got a bomb on you. I don't know if y'all been through the airport, but I'm telling you, bro, they damn near made me miss my plane twice. They need to see my ID. They need to ask me 50 questions about some old shit that I don't even remember. What was your dog name in 1996? Like, for real, bro. They ask you all type of weird shit, bro, when they tell you step to the side. So for them niggas to go on that plane ride, that was a crash out mission. That was a straight fucking crash out mission, man. On everything, bro. You got to go through TSA. You got to get your plane ticket. It's registered. Then you online in the sky with a satellite at, sending text messages that all y'all together and shit. Like, it's crazy, bro. I don't know how they think they're gonna beat this shit, bro. But you know, and then DD, OTF DD, hey, he ain't stupid. He seen that Lil Durk was distancing himself. Look, this what Lil Durk doing. Lil Durk is distancing himself far as the case. No, I ain't know they was finna do that. No, I ain't had nothing to do with it, as he should, right? But listen to this. So Diddy jumped on the bandwagon with the fucking motion. You know, first it was just Lil Durk to get the motion. Now the judge got to hear OTF Diddy. They got to hear Diddy what he was involved in this shit. And his involvement is he got an OTF credit card. He texts Lil Durk. He texts Lil Durk. Lil Durk texts him, don't book nothing in my name, and he still did it. He on a plane telling people that he finna touch down and all that shit. They got him at the In-N-Out burger, the good burger spot, whatever the fuck that burger spot called. They got OTFDD up in there, him, Bonnie, and all the rest of them saying, discussing a payment. So these, not only after they killed Quando Rondo, them niggas drove the same cars that they rented with their names to a burger spot. To a fucking burger spot. You hear me? Like, yeah, that like it's just crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's like all rookie. Lil Durk got enough money, bro, that a nigga in California could have crashed out for that shit. I wouldn't even have my homies go all the way to California and crash out for that shit. Like just being my homies and thinking, no, I can't have my homies them go and do no shit like this, bro. If somebody called me, hey, bro, we just seen Quando Rondo. Yeah, what's the name? I'll fuck around think you trying to set me up. Really? You calling Lil Durk telling him that Quando Rondo them right here? Like, I think you really trying to set me up, you know, and hang up on you. Like, what the fuck is this nigga calling me talking about Quando Rondo right here? I'm Lil Durk, you know, but niggas be so bold now that the internet make them seem bolder. Like, it's a lot of niggas out there like, free him. Even though somebody died behind this shit, even though he rapped about it, even though he got songs like Red Man, Dead Man, I'ma blame it on the dead. He got songs saying that he fell down to his knees when the law came. He got all this type of shit. Lil Durk foreseed this shit. I'm telling you, man, I went back to Lil Durk real lyrics, not no lyrics that the feds talking about that's from a fan edit. This nigga Lil Durk been talking about the feds and the FBI since motherfucking 2019. All his music. It's about the FBI. It's about trolling. It's about the feds. It's about phone calls and the feds. It's something with the feds, bro, on everything. And then the last thing that I heard from Lil Durk is when he said that the next 10 years they asked me where I'ma be. I say out the feds. Well, it wasn't 10 years, but it was damn near. He was damn near close. And if you wanna say that, he damn near a genius. If you ask me, he knew where that nigga knew where the fuck he was gonna be in the next 10 years. That's Miss Cleo type shit to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It's like the man, it's like this shit planted, bro. Like he wanted this shit to happen, and he thinking that he got enough money to come up out this shit and be like John Gotti laughing at the feds when he walk out the courtroom. This ain't the situation. This ain't the situation right here. You hear me? But it seems like that, bro. It seems like this shit was like go and get Quando Rondo and them. All the shit happened at one time. Boom, boom, boom. Everybody scrambling. Lil Durk on the plane with these goof ass niggas. Like, it's all bad, man. Lil Durk on the plane with the nigga who passed out the guns. He on the plane with the nigga who went to go and rent the cars for them to kill him. He on the plane with the nigga who went to go and pay somebody after this shit. Like, what the fuck is Lil Durk doing with these niggas, man? Like, hey, they rookies. I'm telling you. Niggas talk that veteran shit, man. These niggas rookies. Ain't nowhere in the hell I'm the millionaire and I'm flying on a plane knowing this nigga finna go and bust these moves. Ain't nowhere in the hell, bro. That's cocky. Lil Durk was cocky as fuck with that. That's cocky, bro. That's cocky. Hey, look. Hey, look. Now you could say, hey, Swipe, how you know Lil Durk what he was gonna do? Hey, look, you might be right. I don't know. But I know damn well that I'm from the trenches. And I know damn well if my homie finna go and do a hit or pay for a hit or anything, and he flew on the plane with me, I know about it. I'ma keep it 1,000 with you. I know about it. If my homie get off a private jet with me and then go and kill 3 motherfuckers with some more motherfuckers who we know from Chicago, I know about it, man. I know about it. Like, quit playing, bro. Like, stop playing, man. Like, y'all might not know, but Lil Durk and them know, bro. Like, man, I fucked up. I got on a plane with this goof ass nigga. So when he landed, he went to go and purchase the guns. How the fuck who they know? Hey, how do the feds know who he purchased the guns for? How the fuck they know who got the guns to pass out? You got to think about all that. You got to think about everything, bro. What I'm saying. How do the feds know? How would the feds know that Vonnie is the one who passed out the guns? The same motherfucker who was on the plane with Lil Durk. Like, for real, bro. It's all bad for Lil Durk, man. He crashed, bro. He crashed, bro. And no, I don't hate Lil Durk, bro. I don't hate him, bro. I just happen to blog, bro. I'm doing my job. He rap about killing people. I'm just doing my job, bro. On everything. TMZ do the same shit. The news station's gonna catch Lil Durk paperwork and then they gonna report about it. If you gonna say something to me about reporting about Lil Durk, say something to them first. At least I'm benefiting off the Black Disciple call. Shit, I was on the front line for the Black Disciples way before King Von or motherfucking what's the name, before it was even popular to them. Lil Durk, all them. When they was just kids, I was claiming this shit and ain't get $1 for it. So for me to be able to talk to about Lil Durk and them and get paid off the shit that I was supposed to get from the BDs, shit, I'm gonna keep on reporting about this nigga. Cause the BDs ain't gave me shit on everything. Gun cases, all type of shit. But it's my fault. I admit it's my fault. But I'm saying, they say loyalty. They say when you go to jail, they gonna hit your books. Niggas ain't hit nobody books, man. On everything. I remember me and what y'all would call ops. They not my ops, but that's who feed each other. Hey, it might be a op. It might be a op in cell 46. It might be a op in cell 48. Then it probably be 3 of your homies. Y'all putting together Thanksgiving meals, man. I'm telling y'all, bro. Ask any nigga who been in the joint. Niggas kicking it. Niggas on the phone with each other, talking to girls and everything. Hey, bro, here go this little whole Tiana. You hear me? Here go this whole little Tiana, man. Talk to her. Y'all out there killing each other and everything. But when you in jail, bro, motherfuckers feeding each other. I'm telling you. Feeding each other. Nobody had to give you shit. Hey, yeah. Hey, Monique Davis. Hey, look, I had to learn that, Monique. You hear me? I had to learn that, Monique. And that's what I'm trying to tell the kids. Don't nobody got to give you shit. So stop talking about gang. Because when you go to jail, they're going to be fucking your baby mama. They're going to be in your house on everything, bro. Telling your baby mama don't answer the phone on everything. Or trying to hit it while you on the phone with her. You wondering why it's time. You wondering why it's saying that on the phone. You like, hey, what's that going on, baby? Hey, nothing. You know, playing it off and shit. Getting rotted. You hear me? Why is you on the jailhouse phone? Hey, go ahead on, man. Get off my page. Yeah, get off my page. Get your clown ass off my page. Hey, y'all need to go and find something else to do. Hey, look, just know I'm getting paid, Monica. You hear me? I'm getting paid for this shit. You know? You ain't getting paid. You just troll. You just want to troll. You ain't getting no real ducats off on YouTube. None of you motherfuckers who be chasing me getting no real ducats off YouTube. You motherfuckers getting a couple $100, man. Go sit y'all ass down somewhere, man. Hey, this shit come with time. This shit come with time and consistency. And don't worry about nobody else on YouTube and what they doing. You just drop your shit on everything. I'm trying to give you an A for the game. Biatch. Hey, no. Hey, what's the name in there with Moo Wop now right now? Lil P. He up and down the same deck with Moo Wop, Los, and all them motherfuckers. They ain't fighting each other, none of that. Hey, so why come to the streets and be woofing on the internet? If you ain't gonna do it in there, don't do it on the streets. On it, that's what I'm trying to tell the gang members. If you ain't gonna scrap it out like King Von was doing, like bruh and them was doing, if you ain't gonna do that shit, bro, then hey, look, don't come out here trying to tell us what you doing to your gangster, bro. Cause now we know you a hoe. You need a gun, brother. You a coward. You ain't gonna bust no moves without a gun, brother. On everything. If it wasn't for the flight risk, Dirk would have got bond. Nah, man. Hey, look, bro. Hey, look, you gotta think about it, man. It's a murder for hire, right? And then you got this nigga name and another murder for hire, right? So it's like, damn, bro, like You got this murder for hire in California. You got your name and this shit in Chicago, whether it's real or not. The nigga Durk name and too much shit to be a millionaire, man. See, all the broke motherfuckers, they be trolling me. They troll me because you the type of motherfucker, the reason why Lil Durk in there for real, for real. Because when he doing them songs and incriminating himself and talking about we did it, y'all laughing with the fire emojis. Instead of telling y'all, instead of putting the police sirens up there and calling him a cop, y'all motherfuckers putting a torch to it. Y'all putting the spark cables to it. That's fire, Lil Durk. Say some more. We done killed 10 niggas on your block. We be y'all love that shit. But when they're in jail for it and the nigga report about it, now we supposed to be the one who got them locked up. Get the fuck out of here. You feel like Vaughn could have made it without, you feel like Vaughn could have made it without Vaughn? Vaughn would have made it without Vaughn? Oh man, you trolling me, man. No. The paperwork, the Yvonne, the paperwork, if you read the paperwork, if you read that paperwork, it says that transcript is from 8/24/2024. Lil Durk wasn't even in jail yet. Lil Durk and FYBJ Main and DJU was on the stage in October. So what that was I'm gonna tell you, Lil Durk or somebody in his camp, when AJ and Marley got locked up, they sent the word and say, hey, look, ask your lawyer, is you superseding the indictment of individual A? AJ lawyer asked that shit. See, people just be grabbing paperwork and running with it. Now, AJ lawyer asked that, was individual A getting superseded? And Jason Julian said, no, not at this time. That's what he said. So everybody saying that and took that and ran with it. But the transcript is all the way from August. It's from August. Lil Durk was still out. Why would Lil Durk? Why would Drew Finland or one of them be asking about a transcript in August? And Lil Durk wasn't even under federal custody or none of that. He was free. Lil Durk was in fact at Bears games and shit. If Vaughn was around Sosa, he'll be up right now. Yeah, Vaughn went around Sosa, man, cause them two guns, bro. Sosa let him hold the guns, and you know, and Vaughn took them. You know, these mines. But you got to remember, Keith on the verge. Keith on his way to being a millionaire. Keith getting motherfucking 10,000, 12,000 a show. He going to do 20 shows. You know, that shit wasn't nothing, man. See, they robbed Keith for nothing. See, it was a sucker move. It was a bunch of suckers, and T. Roy fell for it. And I told him, I was like, bro, you weren't supposed to fall for that shit, T. Roy. You should have let Boss Top and them goof ass do that shit. You will be with Keith right now. Troy will be alive right now. If he wouldn't have did that shit with Boss Top and them broke ass, he'll be alive right now. They TB wouldn't have got him on 71st because he'll be getting fat right now. He'll be a little short, 4'11", 5-foot motherfucker, fat than a motherfucker off a lean belly right now. If he was with Sosa and them, if he would have went, because that was Sosa's best friend, bro. But T. Roy rolled with that bullshit, bro, and they took Sosa chain, and it was over with. Sosa left all their ass. I don't blame him. I don't blame him, man. Sosa, the smartest motherfucker that come out of Chicago, bro. Him, Lil Bibby, they smart, bro. No. He wouldn't be in jail. He wouldn't be in jail for murder with Vaughn. He'll be out right now. He'll be with Sosa. Vaughn wasn't even in jail yet. Shit. Yeah, it's only a certain amount of smart motherfuckers, man. But you would expect more for Lil Durk, bro. Like I'm surprised that Lil Durk didn't offer everything that he got, bro. Like I would have offered everything, bro. Hey, look, I got a 13. I got a motherfucker 13 million a year trucking company that's turning over 13 million a year. Hey, hey, y'all can seize this or y'all can hold this trucking company. I'm gonna put up a whole bunch of shit. My passports, everything, bro. Because if I'm innocent, I just want to be out anyway so I can run this shit up. You hear me? By the time Lil Durk go to trial and get convicted, he have been and ran that shit back up. Well, he got to pay the labels, whatever he owed them, but he'll run it up. His family still gonna be good. He should have offered everything. Yeah, I would have offered everything though. I would have offered everything, man. That was one of his major mistakes that I seen in the paperwork, that he didn't offer enough. They said he only offered a fraction of what he got. So that means that if Lil Durk offered $5 million, if he offered $3 million his own shit, and a house that's worth $1 million, and then the company was gonna give up $1 million, and then a friend was gonna give up 700,000. They saying that that's like 2% of the money, a fraction. 7% of the money of that Lil Durk got is what he was trying to give up. Like, that's crazy. I told y'all that, but a lot of people argue like, hey, Swipe, why would he want to give up all his money? Because, motherfucker, you fighting for your life and you want to give up everything right away. Hey, look, you want them people to feel like you fucking broke to get out. You hear me? If you really want to get out and you ain't did it, you going to give up everything. See, Lil Durk want his cake and eat it too. Hey, I give up this. Man, I would have trolled Drew Finley, going that bitch and that, tell him I give up everything I got on everything. His kids ain't gonna miss no motherfucking meal. When he get out, the motherfucker rappers gonna give him some money. Drake and them gonna send him $1 million. Young Thug gonna give him $1 million. Whoever else out there gonna give Lil Durk some money. Lil Baby and all them, they gonna come pull up with a bag he get out right now. And he fucking broke. On everything, bro. Y'all see how this shit go when niggas come home. Niggas getting up money. Young Thug was a millionaire soon when he got out, goddammit. Drake gave him $1 million. You hear me? So I would have gave up everything. That's just me though. I would have gave up everything, bro. If I ain't do it and it's for my freedom, hey, y'all can have all this shit. Yeah, bro. Niggas, he trying to have his cake. Lil Durk trying to be a John Gotti. I'm telling y'all, bro. As I was watching John Gotti the other day, man, I say that I can see take off John Gotti head and I can see Lil Durk head on that motherfucker with the dreads and everything, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I could just picture. I know I was hot. I was off the weed, and I know Lil Durk head was on John Gotti head for real. Because when he came out that courtroom smiling, I say that's Lil Durk, man. That's who Lil Durk think he is, bro. He think he on some Gotti shit, bro. Like this ain't 1989, dude. This 2025, bro. Your ass going to jail, man. On everything. You're going to jail, bro. This ain't 1989. You can't wink your eye at the jury and that's telling them that, hey, look, them guys who showed up at your crib last night, yeah, they got your son right now at the top of the stove, goddamn it, on the roof, butt naked. You know, it ain't that no more. Ain't no nigga finna go and grab up no jewelry and kidnap the jewelry and shit like that. Bump into the jury with an elbow, let them know that you better not testify. Ain't nobody doing that shit. Niggas know you going to jail. You going to jail for that shit. Niggas ain't playing that shit. Does he have another shot at making bail? Nope. Nope, Cole. It's over with. It's over with. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie though. Shout out to Drew Finland. Cause Drew Finland, he put up a fight. Moo-wop lawyer couldn't get a bond. Bowlegs now, the hobo, Bowlegs a millionaire. I don't know if y'all know that. Bowlegs a real millionaire for the hobos. And he a millionaire off fucking not DraftKings, off going to the boat and gambling on everything. They say this motherfucker was hitting for 600,000-700,000 every 3-4 days. Every 3-4 days, he hitting for another 3-4 thousand. This shit in paperwork on everything. This shit in their paperwork. He rich off motherfucking off fucking the casinos on some real shit. So he had a good lawyer, and his lawyer couldn't do shit. But Lil Durk lawyer, that motherfucker got Lil Durk in front of the judge 7 times. 7 times, man. Lil Durk need to go and get Diddy lawyer. He need to go and get Diddy lawyer, man. He need to go and get Brian Steele, man. Brian, he need Brian Steele. If Lil Durk want to get 30 years or 20 years for knowing or something, he better go and get Brian Steele right now, man. That's for the 30 ball, though. He ain't getting out that motherfucker for a 30 piece, though. I think Brian Steele could get him that 30. I think Brian Steele could get him that 30. And then shit, then he got to do Red Man. Y'all know how this shit go. Don't say that trenches news. Oh, you saying that? Hey, look, nah, I ain't saying that. Lil Durk said that. Lil Durk said that Red Man, Dead Man. Y'all know the song. I don't know the lyrics, but I know what he was saying. He's saying that I'm telling him about them bodies. You hear me? He know about them bodies. He know about a lot of bodies. Cause he was sending the motherfuckers to go and do it. Ain't that about a bitch? You talking about I'm praying on that man to get drill time. Y'all some suckers, man. Y'all some real suckers, man. All them damn albums he got time about the feds coming and all that shit, and you ain't said nothing to him, and you got a Messiah in your name. You a dick sucker. You ain't no motherfucking Messiah. You a straight dick sucker. You ain't your name Messiah for shit. You ain't no Messiah. You ain't no leader, nigga. You worry about another nigga who out here who a millionaire, got way more money than you, and crashed out, and you worry about me. Get your goof ass. Somebody wipe his nose. Wipe his goof ass nose. He got on a suit and tie. Get your goof ass out of here. You a prime example. I know your kids be whooping your ass. I can see your kids kicking you in your ass at night. Go and give me something to drink. You the cookie and milk man around your motherfucking crib, ain't you? Messiah. Clown ass nigga. Yeah, he a goddamn peon. He the cookie man around this crib. They got a bell at nighttime at 9 o'clock. Cookies and milk. Cookies and milk. The kids crying. Cookies and milk. You ain't got no job. You waiting on your girl check on Friday. I already know that the suit you got on let me know that you living off a female. Just off your suit, Messiah. Just off the suit and tie you got on, let me know that your girl went to 43rd and Ashland to the swap meet and got that motherfucker. On there. I used to be broke too. On everything. I used to be broke too. But I ain't never live off no female. I always rob people and help too. When the bills was due. I came with my share, but you a bomb, Messiah. But anyways, man, I'm gonna get off Messiah ass, man, with that cheap ass suit on. Yeah, nigga at the swap meet. Shoes and all. Lil Durk need more than lawyers, and Brian Steele and more lawyers like that. He needs about 18 to 20. Oh, he finna get another dream team. Cause Drew Finland finna ask him, it's payday now. That little money that he gave Drew, that shit over with now. That was just for the first half. Hey, they don't know trial. Drew is not finna tell Lil Durk, hey, give me this for the whole thing. Man, he telling Lil Durk, hey, look, I'm to this, to this. Then after this, from here to this, you're gonna give me some more millions. And then from this to trial, we're gonna take you in. Man, Drew ain't stupid, man. Drew getting that money, the $1 billion lawyer. That's what you motherfuckers call him, right? How the fuck you think they able to call him $1 billion? Because he's soaking up all the motherfucking black community money. Lil Baby, Young Thug, Lucci, everybody who opts, he get out of he working with. Ain't that some shit? Y'all ain't noticed that? Young Boy, Lucci, he been lawyers for all them, bro. Everybody who into it killing each other, he come and be their lawyer. He don't discriminate. He getting the money, but y'all mad at me though. Nah, you should be mad at that motherfucker. Shit. He working with all parties. Yeah, Drew got all the rappers cuffed, man. That's the first person they call. Call Drew. You know, call Drew. I ain't gonna lie though. He beating cases. He beating cases, bro. That public defenders could beat though. Cause if you go over the cases that he beat, you like a public defender could have did that shit. You won't know it unless you try, you know? Like, I done seen some cold PDs go up in there and fight murders and all type of shit and win, bro. Like, it's some cold PDs out here. You just got to get the, bro. You just got to get the one. You can't get nobody fat. Anybody fat, I'm telling you, they telling you to cop out. They telling you to cop out. Everybody, every fat public defender I had, you may want to cop out. They're offering 8. Like, bro, take your fat ass back in there. I just seen you eating a biscuit, a double chicken sandwich wrap with the motherfucking state's attorney. Matter of fact, you fired on everything, bro. I fired. I had a fat public defender. He tell me, God damn it, they offering 9. You hear me? I go up in there. They tell me a weekend in jail. I say, you a piece of shit on everything. You a straight piece of shit. Your ass fired, bro. On everything. The man told me they offering 9 years. 9 years, y'all. I go up in there and talk for myself. They say, do you mind doing a weekend in jail? Like, fuck yeah. Hell, motherfucker, yeah. I do 2 weeks. Matter of fact, shit, book me for a month, goddammit. I ain't never had this offer. Shit. Shit. Fat motherfucker coming in there with ravioli stains on this motherfucking, on his outfit. Every time he come, he got a new stain on his outfit. I called his ass out in front of the judge, though. Hey, bro, I just seen your ass laughing and giggling with the motherfucking state's attorney, bro. That's a conflict of interest. You just told me 9 years, and you over there geek time about your kids and how was the subway last night that you sent the motherfucker? I heard it on everything right in front of the judge. The judge like looking at him. The person still typing. No, keep going, keep going. Yeah, hey, you ain't say that. Hey, I got the motherfucking indicator though. I got him way worse though. Hey, look, it was time to go. I told the people I pump faked them. I said, I'm going to trial. I ain't had no gun. Hey, look, so I'm going to court, right? I'm going to court for the court day before the trial hearing, right? So I get up in front of the judge, man. The judge, like, I was like, excuse me, Honor. Why is I'm going through this? This man told me I was going home. He said, huh? He said, yeah, I was going home. Well, I'm going back to Illinois Department of Corrections, but he told me that this case was going to be thrown out and I'll be able to go back in front of the board and go home. He said, Scott Rudy, you're not going to be playing these games. On that thing, the judge got down on the public defender. His name was Scott Rudy. If you from Decatur, then you know who I'm talking about. The judge got down on his ass. He said, Scott Rudy, you're not going to be playing these games. On everything. We got to go to the back. No, man, I ain't going to the back with him. He already promised me. He lied. They dropped all the charges, bro. They dropped the little funky ass supposed to be ghost gun case, back then, and I was free. I was free like a motherfucker. I got his ass. I got down on him. I say, this nigga keep on playing. Don't want to show me no discovery or nothing. He keep on telling me it's on the disc. I got his ass. Watch this. I pulled it. I played crazy. And you just listening. You dick eater. Nigga got the same 2 last names. Don't fuck with him. Nigga got the 2 first names. Quan 614. Get your lame ass out of here. Nigga, ain't nobody made it through your town, nigga, since motherfucking Harriet Tubman smuggled the motherfucking slaves through that motherfucker. You ain't got nobody. Ain't nobody from no. I don't hear nobody saying no 614. Wait, what Mike Jones say? 7704? I don't know what Mike Jones said, but yeah, something like that. It's your goof ass song. Lame ass nigga from the 614. I'ma find out where you from, nigga. Peanut Live from the 215. Goof ass, dude. 8004. Yeah, shout out to where Mike Jones from. I thought I was saying I said his numbers. I didn't know if it was from, I was confused about it. Oh, he from Ohio? Oh, I fuck with Ohio, man. But he a goofy though. I fuck with Bebe Savo and them. I fuck with them. I fuck with their music and all that shit. I got family in Ohio too. But he a goofy though. So you think Durk knew this was coming? Yeah, Durk knew he was going to jail, man. He definitely knew he was going to jail. You know how I knew he was going to jail? Because everybody jumped to conclusion and said that, oh, look, Durk lawyers said that the murder for hire case in Chicago was third. They ain't even since when did they take Lil Durk name out of that shit? You can't unfuck that shit. The whole case will be through then. They already threw Lil Durk in there for $1 million worth of game. They put his name all through the shit. Like you will have to supersede then for sure. You will have to do something else, you know. But yeah, Lil Durk knew this shit was coming, man. But shit, India, you know, she gonna. I think India gonna hold them down with the Rose for about 3 years. I ain't gonna lie, about 3 years. I get India Royale about 3 years with the Rose. And then after that, round of applause, baby, make that. Drop it to the floor and make that. They gonna be like, hey, Durk. Hey, Durk, you seen this magazine? Little baby on there with India, man. She gonna be all bad. She gonna be all bad, man. When Lil Durk get word from one of the a magazine come through that motherfucker with India on there at the awards with Lil Baby. He gonna be like, that motherfucker a bitch. He gonna send another hit. He gonna, with the rest of his little money, I can see Lil Durk sending another hit. Hey, can y'all see Lil Durk sending another hit? If the Grammys come on and Lil Baby palming that ass, I think 4PF, four pockets full gonna be getting shot at again, goddamn it. I give her 3 years though, man. I ain't saying India no rat or none of that, but hey, bro, like, come on, man. He did this shit. Like, she shouldn't have to suffer and not enjoy life because this motherfucker wanted to use his money and you know what I'm talking about to do weird shit, bro. Like, Durk did some weird shit. Vaughn had no business beefing with NBA YoungBoy. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie. All them some goofies for that shit. All them some goofies, bro. You know, for even beefing about a female, like a female that don't mess with none of them no more. You hear me? Young boy got a new girlfriend every 5 months. He got a new girlfriend. Shit. First you will see the one girl up there, then you'll see another girl, then you'll see Yaya back in the house for 2 days, and then shit, she didn't bust his lip, maced him. He done motherfucking scratched her back. God damn it, then it's another girl in that motherfucker. You hear me? Yeah, that nigga bipolar for real. That nigga young boy bipolar than a motherfucker. So I'm pretty sure he don't give a fuck about no females, you know, at this moment. And King Von, he was hitting every girl in O Block, every older female in O Block when he was coming back. You know what I'm talking about? So I don't understand, bro. Asian Dow, like she ain't even worth it, man. Like I ain't gonna say she ugly or none of that, cause she ain't ugly at all, bro. But she a HOE, whatever y'all call them, 30 flows, 305s. She that. When Vaughn died, I seen her with like five different relationships. Every week she with a different group. New York ran through her that year. When Vaughn died, New York ran through her, man. I seen Fabio hit her. Then little Dougie, little Scooby Scoo, my heart, son, my heart. You know, all them niggas was hitting on everything. She went through every barrel, all 5 of them motherfuckers in New York when Vaughn died. So, do you believe Vaughn? Do you believe Durk? Do you believe Durk set him up? Hell no. Durk ain't set up no motherfucking Vaughn, man. Hell fucking no, man. Hey, look, Durk need Vaughn. That's what y'all don't understand. For the people who say that, Durk need Vaughn. Vaughn got the streets. Vaughn is the serial killer in the streets. So if Durk got Vaughn, people like Memo, people like them wouldn't been playing with. You ain't gonna play with Lil Durk and Von involved, bro. Like, he ain't gonna let it go that far, bro. You hear me? Like, Von ain't no fake ass nigga that he gonna leave off Lemron and then go over there with Didi and them and start talking about them. Von ain't that type of nigga. Von had Didi and them and Lemron in the car at the same time. That's how type of time Shorty on, bro. Like, he ain't fake like the rest of them niggas, bro. And that's why the destruction. But I don't think that Durk set up Von, but Von crashed out. Von crashed out himself. Von too gangster. His gangsterism got him killed. He think he could do whatever he want to. If you know Von, Von do whatever he want to. Hey man, when I catch you, I'm gonna smack the shit out you. When I catch you, I'm gonna bust you over your head with a baseball bat. He catch a nigga and bust him over his head with the bat too. You hear me? Like, whatever he said, he did that I seen him say. You know what I'm talking about? Whatever he told a nigga on 63rd or wherever, he told a nigga, hey, look, when I catch you, I'm gonna need you in your nuts 100 times. That's what he did to the nigga. You know, need him in his nuts. He ain't punch him or none of that. Huh, 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 huh. You hear me? I'm telling you, bro, like, for real. I know Vine, man. I know him, bro. I just keep it real. People be mad at that shit. Like, I know he got kids, and I'm sorry for his kids that got to hear this shit. But it must be told because all the lives they did that the nigga done took, all the lives that he done took, bro. You hear me? Especially Modell, man. That shit hurted me, bro. Like, I remember Modell people was like, damn, bro. Find them had you in the gangway, bro, and they ain't kill you. I'm like, bro, you better get your bitch ass on. What the fuck you mean they ain't kill me? As if they was supposed to kill me and not him. You hear me? That shit pissed me off. Like, I had to go through shit like that. Family member, he had some weird shit like that on everything. I ain't gonna lie, I was finna smoke him. I had to go and ask. I had to wait for Brick to call. When Brick called to the crib, I had to talk to Brick like, hey, bro, what's wrong with dude, bro? Asking me some shit like that. You know? Like, his cousin had asked me that shit, like, why they ain't kill you, bro? Why they let you out the gangway? I ain't gonna lie, I was like, oh yeah. Now you accuse me of this shit. And after a while, you keep on accusing me. You motherfuckers gonna start disappearing. You gonna really think that I backdoored you on everything. Don't accuse me of no shit I ain't did, you know? But yeah, it was just sad, man. Chief Keef was not a gangster at all. Hey man, who gives a fuck? Chief Keef ain't gotta be no gangster. He rich. That's what I'm saying, man. Y'all want to be a gangster over living a life, living good, living, waking up and going to spend money and do whatever the fuck you want to do. Chill with your kids, smoke all the weed, whatever the fuck you want to do. It's legal. Own your business. Go and check on your money. See how much your weed spot they made, which is a dispensary. Come on, man. Fuck being a gangster. A gangster ain't shit. Hey, but yeah, though, I'm gonna get back to Lil Durk in a little bit, but we gonna go off. We gotta go off into this guy Lil Pat. I gotta get into Lil Pat, man. This guy Lil Pat, man. Hey, Lil Pat, if you listening, I know M Block. I know y'all be listening to me. A lot of hoods be listening. You can say you don't, but I know you be listening. I be seeing you under my comments when I'm talking about your homies. But this guy Lil Pat. This guy Lil Pat. That's FBG Cash cousin. Man, I'm telling you, man, I felt bad for him, bro. I felt bad for him. And Lil Pat, you ain't even get the cat, bro, and you got beat, you got. Like, that's crazy. A female told Lil Pat to come over there, and she put some dudes on the phone and told Lil Pat that he was good to come over there. So Lil Pat, even though he disrespected 800 TJ and said that he pissing on his grave and all that, right? Even though he did that, he still went over there to TJ and them hood where they love TJ. And he was sitting on the couch, chilling, smoking his wood, thought he was finna get his rocks off. And Shorty and them came through the door and up their guns and pistol whipped him and beat him, bust his head with a goddamn Louisiana style bottle of hot sauce. I would have jumped out the window. I ain't gonna lie. I would have jumped out the window. What the fuck they was gonna do? Start shooting? This ain't no movie. Hey, can you see all three of them start shooting at him as he falling down out the window? That's a movie right there. And they recording it. That man went over there to the Dearborns. He went over there without a fucking gun, bro. Like, you say you in the streets. You doing all this woofing. Niggas ain't in the streets, man. Niggas off drugs, bro. Them drugs be making niggas tough, bro. That's what be going on. Niggas be off them 30s. They be off Zans. And that shit be having them acting like they tough. When they sober, they get in jail, they turn bitch on everything. They can't do shit sober. They tough. But man, when I felt bad for that brother, man. That man say, Mama, please don't do it. Please don't kill me. I'm like, shit. As he's supposed to, though. Not being tough. He's supposed to do that. But for him to get tricked by a girl telling him that he could come somewhere and put some niggas on the phone, like, look, tell my brother's gonna tell him. If I gotta ask your brothers, can I slide over there? I don't need to go. Like, that shit would have been a red flag to me. My brother's gonna tell you, come over here, huh? Hello? Then you hear niggas laughing in the background as they tell you, yeah, fam, you you good. No, for real. Stop playing. You good. Set his ass up, man. I'm glad he made it, though. I'm definitely glad he made it. I'm glad he's still alive, man. He ain't lose his life. Because they could have killed him, man. Because niggas chase Clout now. They could have killed him on live, bro. And it could have been over with. So with that being said, man, hey, stop trusting these hoes, man. Get you a woman, bro. Stop trusting these females, bro. Why is saying my battery running low? Did somebody hit the light switch? Hold on, y'all. Yeah, it's not fucking charging. There you go. Put it back in. Is this the right cord? Yeah, this ain't my cord, man. Hold on, y'all. I gotta change this cord. What the hell? Is this the cord? Like if this the cord, my computer won't even charge up then no more. Uh, it's black. And this ain't my charge. My shit better than this. Man, what the fuck is going on with this charger, bro? It's on 6%. All right, y'all. We finna get into this video. I don't know if y'all seen it. I don't be knowing what to watch on YouTube. My swipe ain't known. Shout out to Trench News. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate you. Hey, we finna watch this. Two YouTubers. One in jail, one got killed. I dropped the video earlier. My bad. I had dropped the wrong video on Lil Durk, so I had to delete it and drop it out. But I appreciate everybody who ran it up. That motherfucker had like 2K in like 7 minutes. That motherfucker was going up. I had to delete it though. Yeah, cause it ain't never. Man, I thought I had a fatter charger than this. Is yours in the room? Oh, yours in the room. Your comment got deleted, man. You might need to change what you saying there, brother. What you saying to get it deleted? I ain't gonna lie, motherfuckers crashing out now, bro. This a crash out. What we about to watch right here, this is the definition of a real fucking crash out. Like this man only got 14K, 14,000 subscribers, bro. And the other dude only got 4,000 subscribers. So you telling me y'all they killed each other, chasing each other, and y'all only got that little shit? That's why I don't argue with nobody on YouTube. I don't give a fuck what them little pages said. Don't tell me because I don't give a fuck on that thing. I don't give a fuck. That's why they little. Um, all right, let me see. Let me see. Yeah, that's nice.
All right, we are following breaking news as we speak. Police have arrested a suspect in the deadly Las Vegas Strip shooting just moments ago. They announced the arrest of Manuel Ruiz in connection to the double homicide. This happened Sunday, just before 11 p.m. local time, right there near the Bellagio Hotel's iconic fountain. A live stream actually captures the moment when gunshots ring out and it sent tourists running in terror. We should warn you that some of the images here are disturbing.
Hey, what's up, brother?
NBC News correspondent Sam Brock joins us now. Sam, what do we know about this suspect?
So we know there was a manhunt that was going on, Morgan, for about 11 hours until 5 or 10 minutes ago. We found out from police in the area that Manuel Ruiz, 41 years old, turned himself in, walked into the police station. He has been detained. He now, according to police, faces 2 different charges: open murder with a deadly weapon, 2 of them. What that means is they're not specifying the degree of homicide, first degree, second degree manslaughter. It's going to be up to a jury to decide that. But there was a live streamed video of a murder that was perpetuated on Las Vegas Boulevard, the middle of the Strip, as you said, the Bellagio, which is one of these just landmark places in Las Vegas. And you're watching in real time on YouTube as a murder is executed. And you actually got a very good look at his face in that video. I'm not sure if it was in the portion of the clip that we showed, but police clearly were able to identify who they were looking for. They also added, Morgan, that there was a history online with some sort of social media feud between him and one of the victims. There were two victims in this case, so it's not even clear if the second person was involved or just caught up in the crossfire. But at the end of the day, two people were killed in Las Vegas. It's a rare thing. You might think so much hustle and bustle and activity and maybe violence on the Las Vegas Strip. There's not a ton of precedent for people being murdered in cold blood on the Las Vegas Strip. Yes, there's been a horrific mass shooting in Las Vegas in 2017. But as far as like how frequently does this kind of thing happen there, not frequently at all, much less something that's live streamed to a live audience that now people are probably still trying to process because it's so unnerving and so upsetting.
I mean, the fact that it was live streamed is what I think is just kind of like head scratching in 2025. And it also shows you, though, what a key piece of the investigation something like that is, right?
It must have helped investigators. But ironically, it was not necessarily what led to this man's arrest. It was the fact that he had turned himself in. But I also think back to what happened in 2015 when there was a photojournalist and a reporter in Virginia. He was killed, murdered, live streamed, right? This was a paradigm shift. And now there's sort of
At first, everyone was just trying to look like, oh, maybe some.
Hey, y'all, this right here, y'all, this crazy. This crazy right here. I need y'all to smash that like button. Y'all ain't smashing that like button, smash that cash app. It's posted up there. This shit sad right here, man. Two YouTubers, bro. One had 4.3 or 4.7 thousand subscribers, and the other one had like 14.3K subscribers. I don't know what they was beefing about, but the one with the 14K, he was striking the one with the 4,000 page. He was striking his page, and then the dude ended up killing him. It's crazy, bro. But y'all gonna listen to it and see it yourself, man. If y'all ain't already checked it out, but this shit is crazy.
I don't think someone fainted, but then as police cars started coming over, everyone got very, very concerned.
And you are waking up to breaking news this morning from the overnight hours. 2 people are dead following a feud, according to authorities on social media, that just spilled into gunfire in front of the Bellagio fountains hours ago. Thank you for being here. I'm Kim Wagner. Our live team coverage continues this morning. Police still looking for the person who pulled the trigger, who the person responsible for this shooting. As you can see, it was quite chaotic right there in front of the Bellagio fountains as people were wrapping up having fun in our city. This happened right before the 11 o'clock hour last night. Our Andrew Nomura is on the case this morning. He is going to break down who they believe was involved in the online feud that possibly led to the deadly gunfire. And also News 3's Alora Lagarde is breaking down the timeline of how this all went down. Let's kick things off with Alora first. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Kim. We have been talking in these past few hours about what we have been seeing so far. It goes into this deadly shooting that happened, claiming the lives of 2 victims. Just to show you right now what we're seeing, Kim, we still have this area blocked off. We are at South Las Vegas Boulevard on the 3600 block. It goes all the way down to Flamingo. We have literally this whole entire area of the Strip is completely blocked off right now. But here's what we do know, Kim. Metro Police responded to a shooting on the Strip last night on the 3600 block of Las Vegas Boulevard near the Bellagio fountains around 10:40 p.m. Police ran towards the gunfire and found 2 victims on the ground suffering from gunshot wounds. Despite life-saving measures, both victims were pronounced dead on the scene. Here are the moments that police heard that gunfire, and we warn you what you're about to hear and see might be disturbing. Police believe they have the suspect identified and that this is an isolated incident. Now, they also tell us that this involved some sort of social media beef between the victim and the suspect. The Undersheriff Andrew Walsh spoke to us during a press conference at the scene last night. Here's a listen.
At this point, every effort is being made by members of the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department to locate, apprehend, and arrest the suspect who is responsible for this crime.
Now, they have not identified the name of the suspect or the victims at this time, but we are still awaiting those answers. But what we can say is that it is a very somber feeling right now, having 2 lives being lost. We're now going to send it right on over to Andrew Nomura, who's going to give us a little bit more regarding that social media aspect to it. Andrew?
Hey, good morning. Yeah, tons of police presence here from our end. Currently right now at Las Vegas Boulevard and Flamingo, here on top of the pedestrian walkway, where we are getting our best vantage point of police presence here, as they have blocked off any entryway onto Las Vegas Boulevard in front of the Bellagio fountains. But just like you alluded to, Kim, Under Sheriff Walsh mentioning that this whole feud started on social media.
At this point, we believe we have the suspect identified and that this is an isolated incident, knowing that the suspect and the victim had previously engaged in some type of conflict using a variety of social media platforms.
Yeah, from what we can make out as we were doing our due diligence here, this apparently beef between what's called Sin City Manny, a YouTuber, also
Hey, he got 3.1K subscribers. He got 14.2. Like, what the fuck they beefing about? What they beefing about? Hey, somebody from Vegas on here, let us know, man.
Between Finny, the legend. Of course, this information not confirmed at this point, but doing some process journalism this morning, we also saw that a tweet alleged that the beef was between these 2 YouTubers. Of course, we are working with authorities to figure out the best way, getting more information, and when we do, we'll be sure to bring that to you on air and online on news3lv.com. Kim, we'll send it back to you in the studio.
And Andrew, before we let you go, have they given you any indication that we've seen the social media images of the person with a gun and using it, so it seems fairly easy to identify the person? Authorities have saying they do know who the person is, but they've yet to be arrested. Are they sharing any information as to why? Do they not know where he is? Are they getting a tactical team together to move in? Are they sharing anything like that?
That's a really good question, Kim. From what we can gather based on Andrew Walsh's press conference, not taking a lot of questions at all last night, but of course they will be turning over any stone unturned to make sure that they get this person. But when we get those details, we'll be sure to update you.
All right, thank you, Andrew Nomura, and before him, Alora Lagarde with our live team coverage of 2 people who have been shot and killed in front of the famous Bellagio fountains just hours ago. Thank you for that, Andrew.
German engineers created a way to multiply your garden hose pressure by 15 times without using a single drop of power. The secret? A revolutionary hydraulic jet system you can hold in one hand. It's so powerful that it can blast away years of built-up dirt, grime, and stains in seconds. It's called
Nobody wins when the family feels.
What up, YouTube? Happy Tuesday. My fault. My day's all jacked up, but quick video. Woke up this morning. Shout out Sin City family. They got our last 2 videos taken down. It don't matter. We're gonna keep doing it.
Why are you so serious? Guys, I am live right now on TikTok. Come check it out. Awesome matches. Check this out.
Thanks, Donut.
Man, this nigga beefing with a nigga who think he's Spider-Man. I mean, who think he the Joker or some shit. Man, that's deadly, man. The Riddler want all the smoke. This crazy as hell, man. This crazy as hell, but I can't believe this shit. I can't believe this shit. Niggas died over this shit. Like, this shit real. You hear me? That nigga struck my page. He talking about it got killed. Hopefully this teach somebody a lesson who be chasing people. Go ahead on somewhere. But your ass get folded up. He can't say shit to the judge, but I'm guilty. He can't say shit. He caught.
The family feuds.
What up, YouTube? Happy Tuesday. My fault. My day's all jacked up. But quick video. Woke up this morning. Shout out Sin City family. They got our last 2 videos taken down. It don't matter. We're gonna keep doing it.
Why are you so serious? Guys, I am live right now on TikTok. Come check it out. Awesome matches. Check this out.
Thanks, Donut.
In the background before returning moments later and engaging in a heated confrontation with the woman. This is all on a YouTube live. Seconds later, the man could be seen pulling out a handgun and firing multiple shots off screen. The live stream recorded at least 7 gunshots as bystanders screamed and fled for safety.
It's crazy we got to the point that now in 2025, we got YouTubers beefing. But fam, when it comes to Las Vegas, many people will quote, what happened in Vegas stays in Vegas. And sure, that's true. I mean, the nickname for Las Vegas is Sin City. The big flashy lights, more slot machines and table games than sidewalks. Las Vegas is deemed the place that never sleeps.
If you're an Illinois homeowner, you need to pay attention. You're about to miss the final chance to put tens of thousands of dollars.
His girl peeped dude because he was busy smiling on camera, talking to the camera. And dude was already right there. At least his girl was on guard, though. If I was him and I knew it was up, shit, he's supposed to run.
In your pocket.
Causing Las Vegas to be a top vacation destination for places to go inside the states. Even if it's just to catch the latest fight that's being hosted in Las Vegas and get away. Well, this popular tourist destination has made the platform once again after 2 local YouTubers had got into an altercation while on the strip, with one being gunned down in front of his wife and his wife being shot in the process. And the crazy part about this altercation is that all this went down while on live stream on YouTube, having this being done in front of an audience after being screen recorded and put out via social media, causing that YouTube channel to be taken down in the process. Today we disclose who the perpetrator is and the victims. We pay our respects and we see what possibly led up to this. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. Now fam, after I did the intro, I just got an alert from someone on my team and said that the wife had unfortunately lost her life as well. But let's slow it down for a second as we pay our respects for her and her husband. Fam, people put competition in everything, and depending on how you take it, that could be a good thing or a bad thing. Nonetheless, that's also the mindset in the YouTube world, which is crazy to think about it in itself. The fact that some people feel like in order to be successful, you have to tear down the next person that's doing the same thing as you. Today we talk about 2 content creators that's been having beef for the last year. Both platforms had less than 8,000 subs when this beef had started. Ultimately, they got 2 lives stolen at the conclusion. You see, when it comes to YouTube, it's a thin line between the fair acts and copyrights. And until you weather that storm during that journey in YouTube, like anything else in life, you won't truly know how to handle your page getting a copyright infringement, which 9 times out of 10 can lead to your channel getting a strike. Now, some people might panic. I mean, those who don't know, if you have 3 strikes in 90 days on YouTube, you out, unless you know your laws and know how to handle these situations in a legal response. Like I managed to learn, thank God, over the years, and have managed to make backup channels in the process, like the Family Live TV and the Family TV One, which is why you see many big platforms that have multiple channels associated with their main page. Now fam, I just gave you 3.5 years on YouTube knowledge for free. Now imagine if you don't know how to handle this as a content creator. And knowing YouTube can be life-changing and very lucrative. When a person get a strike and an attempt to take their channel down, some can feel like you taking food off their plates, off their kids' plates, messing with their livelihood. And now they want quote-unquote beef with you. And that's what happened last year when a YouTuber who go by the name of Manny Wise, also known as Sin City Manny Wise or Manny D.
Why are you so serious? Guys, I am live right now on TikTok. Come check it out. Awesome matches. Check this out. Let's go. Come join me right now. Sin City, Manny Wise.
I'm gonna be live on TikTok. Make sure you come and join me.
Had gave not 1, but 2 strikes that managed to go through, ironically, to a popular YouTuber who go by the name of Finny the Legend. And in return, Finny had went to his platform with a little more than 2,000 subs today to air out Manny Wise and even make a backup platform using Sin City, which was Manny Wise moniker.
What up, YouTube? Happy Tuesday. My fault. My day's all jacked up, but quick video. Woke up this morning. Shout out Sin City family. They got our last 2 videos taken down. It don't matter. We're gonna keep doing it. But I do need y'all help this time. Just one time for your boy. I never ask y'all for nothing. I never do. I never ask y'all to subscribe, nothing. But this time I'm gonna ask y'all, can y'all subscribe to the new channel? Sin City Finny on YouTube. I'm a part of the family now. I'm the black stepchild. Manny accepted me in. So I need y'all to go over there, subscribe to that channel. I'm gonna put the link in the description. I need y'all to go subscribe, get that one up, because just in case this one gets taken down, we got another avenue that we can still talk to the people. So yeah, can y'all please go subscribe to that channel? Manny got the other videos taken down. I didn't do it. Sin City family did it. But one thing they did is they accepted me into the family. I'm the black stepchild now. So go subscribe to Finny. Sin City Finny. I'll put the description in the link. Shout out to Sin City family. We're gonna stream tonight. I got a couple videos of Manny cheating. I know that's crossing the line, crossing the bro code, but hey, he started it. He crossed the line first. So yeah, we got some videos. We're gonna go live tonight. Come on, y'all. When I go check that thing, let me see. I got some subscribers over there, man, so we could keep this going. Y'all say y'all like it. So go subscribe to Sin City Finny. Get those subscribers up over there, and let's see what their next move gonna be. Make your next move your best move.
And then on his new channel, Sin City Finny the Legend, this is what he had to say about Manny once on there, and a platform that have less than 1,000 subscribers.
What up, YouTube? Shout out to Papa Do's in the back. Quick little video.
Hey, I ain't gonna need that, man. Rest in peace to my man. But my man, them are some straight goofies, man. Both of these guys, bro. These niggas don't nobody know them. Why the fuck is they fighting for? Like, they ain't even got enough subscribers for a motherfucker to know them worldwide. You hear me? Like this crazy, bro. Like he had to be kicking it with him before. Like they was friends or something. Once upon a time, bro. They had to be friends or something. Kicking it with each other. You doing YouTube. Hey, and that's why I don't help people on YouTube. You gotta pay me. Because when you say like I help you or something, people think that you gotta stop your day, what you doing, and pump your brakes to help them. And if you don't, then they That's why I don't help nobody. Hey, look, all I can tell you is how to get it on your own, man. Just hey, drop your videos, man, and hope them motherfuckers go up. Pray that they go up. That's all I can tell you, man. Dude was on the screen saying a little off. Yeah, dude a little off. Dude a clown too, but I mean, you gotta be a hey, look, bro. I only got 4,000 subscribers, bro. He only got 14. Like, what the fuck is y'all fighting for, bro?
And no, I don't work at Papa Dogs. But if you want to come up there and ask for Finny, go ahead. But quick little video. Shout out D-Ware for loving Papa Dogs. But quick little video. We ain't gonna be streaming on this channel tonight. We back to Finny the Legend. Shout out to YouTube for having a heart. Shout out to Manny for thinking you was shutting us down. You ain't shutting shit down, boy. You ain't shutting shit down. We coming back tonight. Finny the Legend style. We gonna be on one. Sorry about all the noise. I'm taking me a little break from the job, but salute everybody. Come tune in tonight. If you want to join in, join in. We learning this YouTube thing. Shout out to Stephen Campbell, not leaving Las Vegas. Shout out to everybody that helped us along this way. We strike free now, y'all. Tune in. I'm going to put it in the description, the link to the channel. Y'all all should know the channel already, but tune in tonight. We're going to do our thing, our thug thizzle. Shout out y'all. All right, I ain't have much to say. That was all. Tune in tonight. Link will be in the description. Join in if you got something to say. Join in if you want your voice heard, or just come along for the laughs.
Little did Finny the Legend know this simple YouTube beef for a non-monetized channel would lead to him and his wife being gunned down by Manny on the strip of Las Vegas while on YouTube Live. It was Sunday, June 8th, 2025. Near the
Man, hold on, man. You telling me dude now wasn't even monetized, man? I'll be holding on to the gates right now. As you going to heaven and shit, I'll be holding on to the gates, bro. They'll have to drag my ass through the gates, man. I'm telling you, bro. I wasn't even monetized and I got smoked. That's crazy, bro. Yeah. This clout shit is a hell of a drug, brother. He wasn't even monetized, bro. And he was going crazy, walking around as if I'm thinking he making, goddamn it, $24,000, $30,000 or something. Like when I hear two people got killed, two YouTubers killed each other, I'm talking about some Vlad and Adam shit, some Adrian Ross and goddamn it, I Speed or something. Man, these niggas ain't making no motherfucking money. They ain't even made no money. They ain't even over the threshold. Yeah, bro, they just died for shit. He in jail. He finna get smoked in Vegas. They finna get his ass life.
Bellagio fountains in Las Vegas. Finny the Legend was on live with his wife holding the camera. Suddenly, the camera had captured Manny. Trying to approach Finny, Manny brandished his firearm as the wife tries to get between. Then suddenly, Manny lets off rounds. Finny's wife Bubbly is in disbelief as she turns in front of the camera, asks Manny really before he shoots her too off the camera. May they both rest in peace and love and condolences to their families.
Facts, donut.
We are in front of the Bellagio. This is the Bellagio Lake. The police are still out here, and the strip is closed to traffic. I normally do not do hard news, but because this involves Las Vegas and social media people, one of whom I knew, I feel that this is in my wheelhouse. According to eyewitnesses and footage from a live stream, a YouTuber known as Finny the Legend was broadcasting his walk along the strip near the Bellagio fountains when accompanied by a woman. During the stream, another individual believed to be a fellow YouTuber who goes by the name Sin City Manny, or is affiliated with the Sin City family channel, briefly appeared in the background before returning moments later and engaging in a heated confrontation with the woman. This is all on a YouTube live. Seconds later, the man could be seen pulling out a handgun and firing multiple shots off screen. The live stream recorded at least 7 gunshots as bystanders screamed and fled for safety. The woman accompanying the streamer appeared to grab the camera during the chaos, and she fell to the ground. I did see the video. According to the Las Vegas Review-Journal, at least 2 people have perished in this tragedy. We'll see the entire story tomorrow in the news. Vegas police.
It's a crazy.
All right, I ain't have much to say. That was all. Tune in tonight. Link will be in the description. Join in if you got.
Hey, nah, bro. Hey, look. Hey, he walking around the town as if he got, goddamn it, 10,000 people that be on his live. He only got 4,000 people subscribers. And out of that 4,000, he probably got 3 motherfuckers on his live. 3, 4 people on his live. He walking around Vegas as if he got, goddamn it, he done made it already. And he getting into it with a motherfucking Latino / white boy, you know, who really about that shit. You know, he told him that he cheated on his wife. He got some videos. So that mean they knew each other. Cause how the fuck would you have a video of me cheating if you ain't my homie or whatever, or we won together and I was cheating? How would you have a video? So he must have really had a video of dude for dude to come kill him. They striking each other pages and like it's crazy, bro. That's why I stay with my lonely on YouTube, brother. Fuck that. On everything. You want to learn how to do it? Read them off. Go Google it. How to start your YouTube channel.
Something to say. Join in if you want your voice heard.
To approach Finny, Manny brandishes his firearm as the wife tries to get between. Then suddenly, Manny lets off rounds. Finny's wife Bubbly is in disbelief.
Hey, bro, that was her time to run right there. It's like people so internet. Y'all see her. She went to go and look and see how many views she got. It's only 3 people on that motherfucker. It's only 3 people on that. That's her views right there. Is that 3 people or 300? Yeah, that might be 300. That was her time to run, man. That was her time to run, man. Hey, look. Hey, look, watch this. I'm finna play it. Just watch and see what I'm saying. All right, 300. I see y'all. Shout out Arlene. Arlene, what's up, my boy? Hey, look, just watch her, bro. Just watch the lady. She was on point, but just watch what she do that's weird to me. And study running. And study fucking running. He's shooting now. Ain't no more playing games. Like, as being black, bro, you know, like, ain't no playing games once the shot's
Finny,
going off.
Manny brandishes his firearm as the wife tries to get between. Then suddenly, Manny lets off rounds. Finny's wife Bubbly is in disbelief as she turns in front of the camera, asks Manny really before he shoots her too off the camera. May they both rest in peace and love and condolences to their families.
Facts, donut.
Got to his motherfucking head.
Are you fucking kidding me?
We are in front of the Bellagio. This is the Bellagio Lake. The police are still out here, and the strip is closed to traffic. I normally do not do
Hey, you know what I think? I think Sin City Manny, he ain't want him on YouTube. Once YouTube gave him his YouTube back after he said that he got him cheating on his wife, hey, he had to silence him, bro. He silenced them in broad daylight with well, not broad daylight, but he silenced them where everybody was out there. It's a million witnesses that seen your ass do it, who could come to court and point you out. And then he turned himself in to the police. Usually the Mexicans, they run to Mexico. They gone. Soon they kill the motherfucker. They gone. Police put them over. No, 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 no English. No, I play English. They know how to play that shit off good than a motherfucker. Like, nigga, you was just talking to me, nigga. No, what I'm saying is, Aisha Bella, when dude had moved out the way, right? And then started shooting that dude, old girl could have ran, man. She could have ran. She could have blended in with them people and got low. She still looking at trying to see how many people on the live. That's why she dead right now, because she was trying to see how many people was on the live and study up running and study running. She's supposed to run, bro. Watch this. She on point though. She on point. Hey, her boyfriend, a hoe ass nigga, he was supposed to rush him. Man, he up in your girl face, bro. Hey, if he would have rushed him, and bust him or something, they would have been fighting over that gun. He gave him too much room, man, and he was watching him in his girl face.
Geo Fountains in Las Vegas. Finny the Legend was on live with his wife holding the camera. Suddenly, the camera had captured Manny. Trying to approach Finny, Manny brandished his firearm as the wife tries to get between. Then suddenly, Manny lets off rounds. Finny's wife Bubbly is in disbelief as she turns in front of the camera, asks Manny really before he shoots her too off the camera. May they both rest in peace and love and condolences to their families.
Thanks, Donut.
To their families.
Thanks, Donut.
Yeah, hey, dude walked past him, y'all. Dude walked past him, bro. He was lacking. He said he an internet dude, bro. You could tell dude the internet, man. He probably wasn't nobody in the streets. And now he's somebody on the internet with 300 people, bro. Dude clean walked right past his ass, man, before he upped the gun, bro. Watch this. That old dude right there, man. He got his back turned. Dude right here, bro. He got his back turned, trying to look at how many people he's showing off. Don't even see the Joker. Don't even see him. He's loafing like a motherfucker. Don't even see dude walk past that.
We are in front of the Bellagio. This is the Bellagio Lake. The police are still out here, and the strip is closed to traffic. I normally do not do hard news, but because this...
Yeah, that's crazy. That's sad, though, man. That's sad than a motherfucker, bro. Nigga just lost his lives over a strike over a bullshit page, bro. Like a page that ain't got nothing going on or whatever, bro. Both of the pages look bogus. I mean, in their own world. Dude dressing up like characters and shit, cross-dressing like Matilda. And then a black dude, he just talking his shit and, doing whatever he doing. But it ain't worth your life, man. The pages ain't even monetized. Matter of fact, let me see if they page monetized. We done with that story anyway.
Booking.com has all kinds of
You
stays because
monetize,
a
all
city
right?
hotel is right for some, but
No, that don't mean
not
he
quite right
monetize.
for others.
Don't mean he monetize. YouTube
Find
just
exactly
giving
what
money
you're
right
booking
now.
for. Booking.com,
YouTube,
booking.yeah.
get a motherfucker.
I'm done spending an obscene amount of money on takeout every done.
I'm getting back on track with Factor. Fresh.
Hey, no, remember they did me like that, Nene? Remember they demonetized the little page and then they still had videos. The YouTube do that shit. Like now, when I first came in, YouTube wouldn't play a video if you dismonetized. If you go on people's videos who not monetized, you will see out the blue like a commercial pop up. But they ain't get paid for it. But you end up getting paid for it once your threshold kick in.
Never frozen meals at Peoria Chefs. This saves us so much.
I'm trying to see what his page was like.
We going. When Carlos shot us this deal, we had an 86-inch Sony, and Carlos is a friend of the show. He wanted to upgrade it, so definitely salute to Carlos. We're going up from 85 to 96. No, I'm trying to pull the box up. Oh, you know what? I think these things down here.
Yeah, I think.
They'll pop those up. You can pause that way.
Pop what up?
These things here.
Oh.
There's a box here that slide right up.
Yeah, that's a big ass Roku TV. That motherfucker 98. 98 inches. I think he had to order that motherfucker, especially order that. They ain't got them in the store. The most I seen at Walmart was probably like, I think probably was like a 79 in the Walmart before. That's because somebody ordered it though. It came from the warehouse. Especially. Yeah, he had to order that. But yeah, I was just trying to see like what dude was into. It looked like he just do reaction videos. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, dude knew that he had to shoot him. NC. Dude knew that he had to shoot him though. He knew that he had to kill him, man, because dude big as hell. Look how he is. Look how tall big dude is. Over dude. Well, Migo ain't no little nigga either. But this shit crazy, bro. They got smoked. This girl got killed. Shit, bro.
What up, YouTube? Happy Tuesday. My fault. My day's all jacked up. But quick video. Woke up this morning. Shout out Sin City family. They got our last 2 videos taken down. It don't matter. We're gonna keep doing it. But I do need y'all help this time. Just one time for your boy. I never ask y'all for nothing. I never do. I never ask y'all to subscribe, nothing. But
Hey man, this shit crazy, bro. These niggas died over some YouTube shit. Like they died over some. He struck my page. He say he know he got a video of me cheating. Man, I wouldn't give a fuck what you say. I know my wife know where I be at, and I know where she be at. So it's funny to us when if you was to tell her that Nene, y'all, he doing that. Nene know where I be at. Everywhere, anywhere, interviews, school, anywhere. She know. Yeah, that was some clown shit though, man. That was some straight clown shit. Hey man, think before you do something. Your ass to be in jail for the rest of your fucking life, man. Look at old girl, she dead for nothing. She dead. She dead for being with a nigga. That's fucked up if you want to put it that way. She died cause she with him. She should have ran, man. She had an opportunity too. Cause if he was gonna shoot her, he would have did it the first time. He would have been dead if he was gonna shoot her. So that's how I know. That's how I know that, he really ain't want to smoke her until she got the yelling and shit. He already smoked your baby daddy, your boyfriend, and then you want to yell. That's the wrong thing to do when a motherfucker got a gun in their hand and they heated. It's for you to be yelling like you finna alert the police.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
Here you go with this bullshit. I think we already.
Subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. During the pandemic, it was a crew that was making a name for themselves in the underground world in Detroit. It was a crew that was consist of many neighborhoods, like 8 Mile, Dexter, 12th, and even Number Street, just to name a few. This crew even had rappers. Now, allegedly, how this group even started is a story in itself. To give you a better understanding of this group called, quote, Don't Worry About It, aka DWBI. Now, this crew is allegedly known for putting their thumbs down in their videos and or pictures, which play key when you're discussing their alleged enemies. Promoting their thumbs down with an alleged gun with your fingers pointing at it. Now, some say this group was formed after the demise of a beloved Detroiter who went by the name Trey, who was killed allegedly by a man named TTO Dre, and the TTO stands for The Takeover. Now, Dre's real name was Andre Hoods. And far as the victim, Trey, well, he from a neighborhood called Dexter. And the T.O.B. and Trey name stands for Trust Our Brother. Now, how Dre killed Trey is really how their crew made a name in the streets of Detroit. Now, I can't make this up, but I don't want you to get confused, family. So instead of saying Dre, we're going to say Andre. Now, Trey was driving one day. It was August 27, 2018. He ended up making it to Detroit's west side. Now, Trey had a passenger. He was driving in his vehicle, which was a white sedan. But little did Trey know, Andre was looking for him. Now, it was public that Trey was sleeping with Andre's baby mother. And allegedly, Dre found out that Trey had shot up his baby mother's car with his son in it after they allegedly had an argument. And apparently that was normal. But little did Trey know is that Andre's son had called his dad and allegedly told him what happened. Andre ended up spotting the car that Trey was in on the west side of Detroit. Told the passenger to get out, this ain't had nothing to do with you allegedly, and let off his Draco while Trey was still sitting in the car. May he rest in peace and love and condolences to his family. Word on the street is that Andre allegedly shot through the sunroof as well. Now, how Andre ended up getting Trey address or location was a theory in itself. And an FYI, of course people thought that was his baby mother who gave up the drop. Possibly so. She was once arrested in connection for Trey's demise. She was later released. Then she got arrested for another murder that has nothing to do with this case some months after. And after that day, T.O.B., which was Trey crew and Dexter, they became a part of Don't Worry About It. Now, some say the dude who was a part of making Don't Worry About It, according to his own public platform, is a guy called Big Homie, who's also a well-known local rapper from Detroit. And apparently he had the same manager, allegedly, as Skilla Baby. And they even made a song together called The Tweakers Tour. For those who don't know, Don't Worry About It are known for calling themselves The Tweakers. If you saw part 1 or the first video, you will understand why. In this song, the Big Homie even shout out Trey, saying they Trey Mafia.
Want me to that nigga body? No, you gotta catch a body. If you wanna roll with us, Trey Mafia, get a nigga gone, bro, that we know.
So we're clear, that song dropped in July 2023, and that was after Skilla Baby had got shot, allegedly, by Don't Worry About It already, the first time. But a year and some change later, it seemed that wasn't the case. Cause Skilla Baby ended up dropping the Tweaker's diss with the 50 Cent instrumental, insinuating he know who trying to take his life while dissing the Tweakers, aka Don't Worry About It.
You say you a tweaker, but you never shot none. If you really mean, you should go and drop some.
That song was dropped 4 months ago, February 6, 2025. And when this song came out, the big homie, who's now incarcerated in the feds for an unrelated case, he managed to go on his social media and put out that ends wait till he go to jail to act tough. I'm assuming he's talking about Skilla Baby. And just keep in mind, that song was released just 2 months before he was shot up. Now the dissing from Don't Worry About It didn't stop. For those who don't know, as I mentioned in the first video, GMO Stack is also allegedly a part of Don't Worry About It. And he did a song detailing robbing and shooting Skilla. And that was released 2 years ago. It was titled Rapnin', but that's what made that song with him and the big homie special. People assumed the beef was over, but I guess not.
Shots. Last niggas say they smoking, get up, baby, dead now. It's a celebration, I can't wait till they let Mills out.
Now GMO Stacks had mentioned a man named Mills, who was incarcerated at the time that he put that video out. And I want you to keep that name in mind as we later talk about this video. But I want to be clear, in the first video we put out when Skilla Baby first got shot, we talked about he had beef with one man, a man named CP, who's also allegedly a part of Don't Worry About It. And at least now, at this point of the video, you have an idea on what the crew Don't Worry About It is. And as we mentioned in the first video, CP has a baby with Skilla Baby's cousin, who allegedly told Skilla Baby one day that CP put his hands on her, which allegedly ended in an altercation between CP and Skilla Baby. And as we know now, a never-ending beef, which brings us to the day that Skilla Baby got shot at over 30 times. May 21st, 2025.
Redford, a popular Detroit rapper, has been shot. Good evening, everybody. I'm Rupert.
And I'm Mimi Lang. Multiple sources telling Fox 2 rapper Skilla Baby has been shot. And Fox 2's Jessica Duke joins us live with what we're learning tonight. Good evening, Jess.
Hey, good evening, Amy and Roop. We are out along 8 Mile near Beach Daily in Redford. And as you mentioned, we have confirmed that Skilla Baby, also known as Trevon Gardner, a well-known rapper here in Detroit and really across the country, has been shot. Now, behind me, you can see that there is some activity going on. The scene mostly cleared at this point. When we were out here earlier, we came up on the scene here on 8 Mile, and there was a black SUV that was smashed into the side of a building, and along 8 Mile. It was pretty unbelievable. Dozens of evidence markers marking shell casings. Now, we understand this is described as sort of a drive-by, possibly targeted shooting. Skilla Baby was in a black SUV earlier this evening when that SUV was shot up. We understand he is currently at a local hospital. He had a graze wound to the back of his head, a graze wound to his back, and he was shot in the hand. Now, we understand he was alert as of about a half hour ago, is expected to be okay. Just a very scary situation out here, and police sources are describing this as a targeted shooting. But in terms of a suspect at this point, we don't have any information yet. It's still very, very early. Again, Trevon Gardner, better known as Skilla Baby, a very well-known rapper here in Detroit and across the country, shot earlier this evening. Multiple sources saying that he had 2 graze wounds, also shot in the head. It all unfolded in 8 Mile earlier this evening, ended with his SUV smashing into the side of a building. Now, Redford Township Police are investigating. They got this scene cleared up very, very quickly, and right now they're working to make some repairs to the building that is behind me. But again, we are happy to report, though, that Skilla Baby is alert. Of course, Redford Police investigating. If you know anything about this shooting that's described as a targeted drive-by shooting, you're asked to call Redford Township Police. For now, reporting live, Jessica Duke, Fox 2 News.
Well, certainly, Jess, you hear about a shooting, you hear about something that may involve being shot in the head, and your immediate concern is that it's going to be pretty bad. I know that there are prayers going out all over social media for Skilla Baby, but you say it sounds like he's going to be okay.
Yeah, I talked to somebody very close to him, said that he is alert in the hospital, surrounded by loved ones under high security. Now, this is somebody who's really in the throes of their career right now, hot not only in Detroit, but all over. So definitely somebody who the community is pulling for tonight. But we will, of course, stay on top of this one.
Absolutely. Certainly, he's been here in studio with us here at Fox 2 a number of times, wishing him all the best.
Now, as mentioned, he survived, thank God. And the first thing he did was a show with 42 Dub.
If it's smoke, don't try to stick me, nigga, let me know. In the club with my gun and my banker. Head full of evil thoughts, chest full of anger. Any nigga on my list, they in danger. I'm running shit on my side. Shout out my niggas Doggy. Real Detroit shit, shout out the East, shout out to the West.
Now, as I said at the very beginning, that appearance was crazy because Don't Worry About It felt like 42 Doug was playing them 50. Mainly because you see those two dudes to the right of 42 Doug on his album titled Forever Us, Never Them? Well, that's GMO Stacks and another guy called Cinco. Of course, both allegedly part of Don't Worry About It. And some say Cinco was the guy who allegedly shot Skilla Baby the first time he was shot, according to what they were speaking in their public raps. And while on live, which happened some years prior. Now, immediately after Skilla Baby was shot the second time, people looked at GMO Stacks as the suspect based on the beef and the online antics. And of course, being very close to CP. And not to mention they both allegedly a part of Don't Worry About It. But people also pointed out a guy named Millie Rock, who some would say was the right hand to CP. And when comparing GMO Stacks to CP and Millie Rocks, they the big homie. Now, just 2 days from me doing this video, family, CP and Millie Rock had allegedly got arrested. Now, the feds has yet to come out and disclose if they was arrested in connection to Skilla Baby's arrest. But people close to the situation don't believe so. They believe they are, or at least possibly talking. Because less than 24 hours later, a guy who go by the name of Rondo, who was also allegedly part of Don't Worry About It, house was raided. And you want to know who dad that was? That was on the screen when the feds have released a video in Detroit that a man was arrested in connection to Skilla Baby's shooting. Well, that was Rondo's dad. Check it out again. And the crazy part about this story is at this point, Millie Rock had just came home, not even 3 months ago, March 11, 2025, as he posted it. He was one of 2 men charged with attempted murder in Dearborn shooting. This happened December 30th, 2021. Police alleged that Jamal Goodwin, aka Millie Rock, and Matthews Randolph had lured the victim to a residence and shot him in the doorway. The victim was unarmed. Goodwin was arrested in Georgia, and Edwards was caught in Detroit. Thank God he survived. But now, his name caught up with allegedly getting caught with switches, having the feds on his radar, and allegedly connected to shooting the rising star Skilla Baby. But all over what, really? Protecting his cousin? But there you have it, fam. We just talked about the deadly war that's going on down there in Detroit that seemed to allegedly have one rapper against an entire crew while still managed to be here serving his purpose with 2 attempts on his life. But thank God he's still here to tell his story. Yet and still, it makes you really wonder. No way this over his cousin. Fam, let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. As more developed, I keep you guys updated. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Hey, 72 Doug, whatever your name is, brother. Hey man, we ain't got nothing. We don't know nothing about Detroit, bro. It's like Skilla Baby just happened to get shot, man, and them motherfuckers in the mix, man. You know how this shit go, man. You know how this shit goes, 72. Now, he probably got some shit off 72, but you ain't gonna tell me that he got everything wrong, man. Like, he do his homework, bro. He might got, I done heard him say some shit about O Block, so I know what you talking about. I done heard him say a couple of things about O Block, Doug Nim, 63rd, and it was way off. he got it mixed up, you know, the names and everything. But you know, he just doing his vlogging, man. He decent. I watch the family, man. Some people get something wrong. You can't kill him, man. Is your cousin out there killing people, shooting people? Is your cousins out there fighting over hoes? You know the truth, man. Like you could defend the motherfucker all day, man. But in closed doors, you know your cousin them, goddamn it, fighting over some hoes, man. You know your cousin them in Detroit fighting over hoes, man. They mad cause another nigga came through looking at they hole in some buffs or something, man. Y'all some weird niggas, man. That music in Detroit, man. That's what be doing it, man. That alphabet music. Hey, but that's everywhere though, man. Everywhere killing over females, man. Duck got killed over a female. The Goonie gang went down over a female. That all that shit started over a female. Everything started over a female. The hobos over a female. All that shit over a female, bro. Everything that started, bro, a female got something to do with it. Until niggas wake up and realize that once you kill that brother and he in jail and you dead, that female gonna be with the next nigga, man. You still lost. Somebody just got to know when to hold and when to fold in a situation. Or just get your own woman. Damn, is that so hard? It ain't hard to get your own girlfriend, is it? Niggas be acting like that's hard. They want somebody else shit. That's how you die. Thinking with your dick, man. Just ask Lil Pat, man. Ask Lil Pat, man, thinking with your winner. What it get you? Lil Pat say, God help. I heard that shit before in jail, man. When the guards killed the inmate, man, that's what they say. Don't kill me. Ah, mama. When they say mama, they gone, man. We don't never see the inmate no more, man. We know he dead once he holler mama. Cause that's the first person who brought you in this world. And that's the person you holler in their name when you going out, man. Is mama, man. They fuck Lil Pat up. After what happened to Lil Pat, y'all shouldn't want to go get up with nobody else girls but your own after Lil Pat. Lil Pat should teach the whole Chicago and everywhere else, bro. Like, look, I tell people this. You think you know all your ops. You don't. You only know the motherfuckers who on the internet that's woofing. You don't know who some kin to somebody. You don't know that. So you taking a chance of thinking that you know somebody when you really don't. On everything. You don't know that. You don't know that. Like Lil Pat. Lil Pat didn't know that the girl who was gonna backdoor him is TJ and them family and connected. He ain't know that shit. He ain't know that shit. He ain't see that coming. They tricked Lil Pat. Oh yeah, you can come over here. Hey, my brother and them over here, they smoke some weed. They said you smoke weed. Oh yeah. The brother get on the phone laughing and shit. Yeah, you good, cool. You come over here, cool. Laughing and shit. He knew he wasn't supposed to be over there. You done diss TJ. You done said you smoking on him. You and your homies trolled his death. And I don't like violence, but I'm kind of glad that happened. Because people like Lil Pat, the M Block boys, and all the rest of them can get noticed. When your ass get caught, that's what's going to happen to you. The same thing. Lil Marvy, he talk all that shit. Hit you in your back, boom, boom. He talk all that shit. But you see, he got stripped. He thought he was finna sell a car. And they stripped him and they whooped his ass. So don't woof at Trenches News, no blog. Don't woof at me. Woof at them 4 niggas that whooped your ass. Woof at them niggas who pistol whipped you. Don't woof at me. Don't come through my inbox talking about some. It ain't happening like that. Cause I seen the camera. It did happen like that, nigga. Don't hit my inbox. Cause I make a whole motherfucking documentary about M Block. On everything. Starring Lil Pat. Fuck around and see. I'll make a whole motherfucking documentary. A 30-minute video about you motherfuckers. An hour. Nigga was getting and put the whole video up in there with you getting cracked over your head with the motherfucking Sweet Baby Ray bottle. Yeah, Dro. That shit crazy though, man. That shit crazy, bro. And then, like the little niggas, they don't even care. They recorded the shit. They don't know that's a crime, bro. You all holding people hostage. That's called kidnapping. You know? The shit that they just did to Lil Pat and uploaded it, boy, that's 9 to 45 years, bro. You could be gone for the whole 45 on everything, bro. That's kidnapping. You motherfuckers on y'all page. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, these little motherfuckers crazy. She said, not the Sweet Baby Rays. Yeah, it was Louisiana, man. But shit, that's in the family, man. It's a condiment on everything, man. Hey, that's just like if I said mustard. They should have hit his ass with the mustard, too. Shit, they hit him with the Louisiana shit. I don't just like Louisiana. I like hot sauce and barbecue and ketchup on my shit. Throw some D's on that bitch. Yeah, they fucked Lil Pat up, man. Hold on, y'all. Say Ranch and Texas Pete mixed with together be bussing. He was hiding behind the chair. Hey, yeah, man. Hey, that's the shit that happened, man. That's the type of shit that happened. He was laughing at OTF DD. I seen them. I seen Lil Pat laughing at OTF DD, telling DD that he'll never get caught lacking and all that shit. Look at him. He got caught lacking, man. I remember him and Cash was laughing at DD when that shit happened to OTF DD. See how that shit come back for you? Man, that boy was getting hit over his head with the hammer on everything, bro. I know he ain't getting back on the internet. Next time we see that nigga on the internet, he either gonna be giving a sermon or he done killed 15 motherfuckers, man. He just can't get back on the internet and get the woofing, or he can't get on the internet talking about some, oh man, they jumped on me. What the fuck they supposed to do when you came to their hood? They was just supposed to give you a fade 101 and you in their hood, nigga. No, that ain't the way it go. Not where we from. In between state to the league, from 22nd to 55th, you getting them feed, nigga. Anywhere in the projects, man, you getting stumped out, man. Ain't no 101s in the projects. Probably outside the gates. That's just like if one person jumping on you in Parkway, it's gonna be 10 more motherfuckers jumping on you, especially if you ain't from over there. You finna get jumped. Oh yeah, that video, I ain't gonna lie, man. It's two things can happen. He could fall for it and let the internet geek him up and slide, and then he get caught and be in jail broke. Or he could just take it as a life lesson and be like, you know what? They got me, but I'm still alive. I'm finna go and get a job at Kroger. I'm finna go and get a job at Aldi's. I'm finna go to Save a Lot. Well, he can't work at Save a Lot. Gang members really be up there on his ass. So all the Save a Lots in the trenches. Hey, I seen something, man. They said the guy in Alabama, they said he done killed they put 7 more murders on his ass. And then he showed me that shit. I say that motherfucker must be just taking everybody murder. He must be calling home like, hey bro, hey, just tell me, send right in the letter what happened, and I'm gonna take the blame for it. All right, y'all. So it was some shit that happened in Brain Dead, man. The Brain Dead 82nd area. And a cop got killed. A cop got killed. And at first they were saying that the gang members did it. They were saying that they pointed a rifle and all this shit. Whole time her partner backdoored her. Her partner shot her in the back.
5, we are
We don't know if they had a love triangle.
following breaking news. A Chicago police officer shot
But we need to see that body cam.
and killed.
What we need to see. We as the public, we want to see that body cam. But I can tell you this. By that guy running, by him running, that's commission of a crime. You running from the police. That's a crime, bro. So he fleeing from the police, and we don't know what else happened, but we do know that the police officer got killed by her partner. We do know that for a fact. They said they came out and said that. But the guy is finna get charged. Now he might not get charged with the officer murder, but they gonna give his ass 30 years for that gun. They gonna give his ass whatever else, 20 years for them drugs. And when he done, he gonna hire him a motherfucking 70 ball. You hear me? Like that's how they finna do Shorty dirty.
Killed late last night. In the last hour, a procession escorted the officer's body to the medical examiner's office. We've now learned that officer was a 36-year-old mother and was a 4-year veteran of the force. Superintendent Larry Snelling described her as vibrant and fearless.
We turn now to our Darius Johnson, who's live outside the 6th District Police Station with the very latest on this. Darius.
Hey there, ladies. Good morning to you. This is where that fallen officer worked for the past 4 years, right here, the 6th District at 78th and Halsted. She was well known among her team, and this morning, the department and those here at the 6th District are now mourning. Overnight, Superintendent Larry Snelling spoke about her, saying she showed up every day, hardworking, bold, and dedicated to protecting others. Take a look at this video. It was around 9:50 last night when Chicago police made an investigatory stop at 82nd and Drexel in the Chatham neighborhood. Officers believe this suspect was armed. When they approached, the suspect ran into a nearby apartment. Once officers got inside, police say they were confronted by a second person pointing a rifle at them. During that, an officer fired their weapon, and that's when the 36-year-old female officer was shot. Fellow officers put her in a patrol car and rushed her to the hospital. But on the way, that vehicle caught fire due to a mechanical issue. She was then moved to another vehicle and taken to the University of Chicago Medical Center, where sadly she died. Outside the hospital just before 3 o'clock this morning, Mayor Brandon Johnson and Superintendent Larry Snelling spoke about her life and her sacrifice. She leaves behind a family, friends, and a young child.
It's a brutal thing to know that your offspring, because to a parent, no matter how old your children get, they're still always your children. And for a mother to lose her daughter like that, knowing that she was trying to do the right thing every single day, that she was protecting lives, that she was a hero, and she lost her life tragically, doing the job that she loved.
Chicago police say there are several people in custody this morning. One of those people believed to be the person who was inside the apartment with that rifle confronting officers. Detectives tell us they are still working to confirm exactly who fired that deadly shot that killed this female officer. 3 weapons were recovered at the scene, and in the meantime, Chicago police tell us they are still investigating this morning after this incident happened at 10 o'clock last night. One thing that they are still waiting on, they're still waiting to get a search warrant to get inside that apartment to be able to conduct and gather more evidence. Of course, this is a developing story. This is a breaking story. We're going to continue to be on this throughout the day as we continue to learn more about this female officer, as well as what exactly led to her final call. And ladies, I just have to say, this is another sad loss for the 6th District after they have lost an officer just in the last year. We're live here at the 6th District this morning in the Auburn-Gresham neighborhood. I'm Darius Johnson, CBS News, Chicago.
There are new charges against a man police say confronted police officers with a rifle the night Officer Crystal Rivera was killed. Assault Rizai in the newsroom for us now. And Assault, this comes just days after we learned she was accidentally killed by her partner, not a suspect.
Yeah, Suzanne, that's right. And this case just becomes heavier and more tragic the more we learn about what happened that night. We know 2 people were taken into custody. This is one of the suspects police say was at the scene where Officer Crystal Rivera was shot. This is 25-year-old Adrian Rucker. He's facing multiple felonies in this case, including armed violence, possession of a fraudulent ID, and a firearm without a FOID card. Police say Rucker was armed with a rifle inside the apartment building when officers rushed in looking for a different suspect near Drexel and 82nd Street Thursday night. That's when Officer Rivera's partner discharged their weapon unintentionally, shooting her in the back. Rivera was a mother and a 4-year veteran of the police department. We heard from the superintendent, Larry Snelling, at an outreach event yesterday. He says that officer is in a very tough place right now.
There may be things that an officer sees that no one else knows at the time. This is how we create training and anything else that we need to do around these situations.
We're following this case closely. Right now, there's no information on that other officer or the initial suspect police were chasing that led to all of this. We know the man that's now charged will be in court later today. I'm live in the newsroom. Asal Rizai, CBS News, Chicago.
I took control, went solo, and built my own online knife empire. I loved being a chef, but working in someone else's kitchen.
A man is now facing charges in connection with the death of a Chicago police officer, Officer Crystal Rivera.
So we're now learning more about what led up to the deadly accidental shooting that took place there. And Joni Lum is live with the latest on this. Joni.
Good morning. That suspect faces several charges, including pointing an AR pistol at the police officers leading to that fatal shooting of Officer Crystal Rivera. Police Superintendent Larry Snelling said it's important to note that her life was taken while she was trying to take weapons off the street. 36-year-old Officer Crystal Rivera was with the department 4 years. She leaves behind a daughter and her mother. She and her partner were chasing an armed suspect who ran into an apartment at 82nd and Drexel. When the police got inside, an AR pistol was aimed at them. The original suspect was getting away. Rivera's partner discharged his weapon, striking her in the back. In court over the weekend, prosecutors say the evidence is on security video and police-sworn body camera video. 25-year-old Adrian Rucker apparently fled after the friendly fire shooting and was caught nearby. He is charged with weapons violations and reportedly has a criminal record dating back 10 years. Police Superintendent Larry Snelling commented at a community event over the weekend.
Unfortunate set of circumstances, but we hope that everyone can heal. But right now, the focus is on the loss of life of our officer, Crystal Rivera, and her family. That's our focus right now. There was a life that was lost here, and we want to be respectful of that.
Superintendent Snelling said a lot of police officers were affected by the death of Officer Rivera. Her partner, he said, is in a very tough place. He is not facing charges. The suspect, Rucker, has been ordered until trial, held until trial. Reporting live, I'm Joni Lum. Back to you.
Thank
Tonight on the 10 o'clock news, a Jacksonville mother is holding on to memories and fighting through heartbreak.
A man is now facing charges in connection with the death of a
Details today about the deadly shooting of a Chicago police officer. A man accused of escalating a foot chase that ended with the officer's death appeared in court earlier today.
Prosecutors say the man had a stockpile of illegal drugs after searching his home. WGN's Emmy Victor joins us with what we know. Emmy.
Well, Jackie and Taman, the suspect here, Adrian Rucker, was denied pretrial release and is back in custody as of this afternoon. And while prosecutors didn't accuse him of firing his weapon on Thursday night, they did accuse him of pointing a gun at the officers. A man facing charges related to the accidental shooting death of Chicago police officer Crystal Rivera appeared in court on Sunday afternoon.
Anytime one of our first responders, our police, our firemen, lose their life because of another individual, it's important to show up to ensure that we get accountability, that we get justice.
25-year-old Adrian Rucker is facing several charges, including armed violence, illegal gun possession, and illegal drug possession. On Thursday, police officers tried to stop a man suspected of having a gun near East 82nd and South Drexel, but the man ran away. Rivera and the other officers chased him into an apartment building where a second man, who police identified as Rucker, approached them with a rifle. Investigators said one officer fired their weapon, accidentally striking Rivera in the back. Prosecutors told the judge this afternoon they reviewed body camera video showing Rucker allegedly pointing his rifle at the officers shortly before the shooting. 3 handguns were recovered at the scene, including 2 AR-style pistols. While executing a search warrant of the apartment, detectives allegedly found a plethora of narcotics, including suspected heroin and crack cocaine. They also found over 20 fraudulent IDs with photos of Rucker on them. A public defender representing the suspect argued that their office hadn't seen the body camera videos or search warrant paperwork. The judge said that based on the evidence presented from both parties, Rucker poses a danger to the public and should remain in custody. Chicago police confirmed relatives of the fallen officer came to the court hearing. Dozens of officers also came to show their support as they mourn the loss of another one of their own.
It's becoming almost normalized that we expect some tragedy at some point in this city, and we should never expect that. We should be fighting against that at every single turn.
Rucker is set to appear in court again on Thursday, June 12th, and as of right now, these are the only charges that have been filed off the back of that incident. Reporting live at the Layton Criminal Courthouse, Emmy Victor, WGN News.
A man is now facing charges in connection.
There are new charges against a man police say confronted police officers.
A man is now facing charges.
A judge added extra charges against the driver accused of hitting and killing a South Fulton police officer back in April. Captain Elio Garcia was on duty, driving his anticlimactic ending to this long-running case. Fox 5's Tyler Fingert was in the Fulton County courtroom for it all today. He is live in downtown Atlanta with more details. Tyler.
Yeah, Christine, good afternoon to you. Christian Eppinger was supposed to go to trial today, but that all was called off after he pleaded guilty. The convicted felon faced a number of charges, including trying to execute an Atlanta police officer.
Okay, we are here for jury selection unless there's going to be a plea. So.
Another day, another change of heart, this time for the last defendant left standing in the long-running Fulton County YSL gang and RICO case.
How do you plead to those charges to which you're pleading to? Guilty.
Christian Eppinger entered a non-negotiated Alford plea to a number of charges, including 2 counts of attempted murder and RICO. An Alford plea allowed him to plead guilty but maintain his innocence. Eppinger was accused of shooting Atlanta police officer David Rogers 6 times in 2022. Fulton County prosecutors played the police video from that incident during Monday's hearing, while Officer Rogers watched from the gallery.
It was an execution.
Sergeant Will Johnson with Atlanta Police was on scene when Officer Rogers was shot. He said this was probably the most traumatic event he ever experienced. He asked Fulton County Superior Court Judge Paige Reese Whitaker to give Eppinger the max.
He was trying to fight. He wanted to kill this officer, and he made every attempt to do it. He could have shot him in his chest, or he could have shot him directly in his head. There was nothing preventing him from doing that. Nothing.
Maybe he's bad shot.
Eppinger is a convicted felon who is already serving 45 years for an armed robbery.
He never learned his lesson, not once.
During sentencing, Judge Reese Whitaker said there was strong evidence against Eppinger, including video footage and him apparently laughing about the shooting. She also said he had no remorse. She sentenced him to 75 years with 40 to serve. The sentence will be served at the same time as his other conviction.
I think she made a sentence that was a little harsher than what we wanted, but fair based on all the facts and circumstances and the evidence that would have come out at trial.
Eppinger's attorney called this entire case a witch hunt. We have been following this case for years. Our web team has done a whole wrap-up on our website, fox5atlanta.com, and on our Fox Local app. We are live in downtown Atlanta this afternoon. Tyler Fink.
She sentenced him to 75 years with 40 to serve. The sentence will be served at the same time as his other conviction.
I think she made a sentence that was a little harsher than what we wanted, but fair based on all the facts and circumstances and the evidence that would have come out.
Wait, you telling me that there was still some more niggas in the YSL trial and Young Thug and them copped out? And y'all talking about Gunna? Is we serious? Hey, so that means Young Thug talking for nothing. Young Thug did the same shit Gunna did, cause it's still one more man standing. So this man right here, he could say all them told on him, cause they copped out. He the last motherfucker standing. He took it all away. 3 days before he was supposed to get hung. Everybody else got up out of there. That's what they say, right? That's what I'm saying, though. That you see what I'm saying, though. But Thug, he chasing Gunna, but you did the same thing Gunna did, because this man, he just got 75 years. You see, it just be who they want to pick and choose with the shit. Everyone else had money. Man, that don't mean shit. If me and you on the same case and you cop out before me, then that's just saying that I'm guilty to the streets. That's how it is to the streets. If we all on the case together and we don't all go to trial together, they gonna say every day, oh man, y'all snitching. You know, because I know that we on camera and I know that they got me on camera taking off my mask, putting it on, doing the backwards flip. They got all this shit, but I'm supposed to still go to trial because, nigga, you going to trial? Like, hell no. I already seen the evidence. If I see myself on camera shooting a motherfucker and I know it's me and I ain't got on no mask and none of that, ain't no going to trial on that. That's being stupid. But you got some niggas who will be like, man, bro, you weren't supposed to cop out. You know, I done heard that in the projects when I was a kid. Since I was a kid, niggas will cop out and niggas can't come back to the projects no more. Cause they done took the motherfucker 10 years instead of going to trial and getting 40. No, man. Hey, look, if somebody gotta take the hit, then that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Dustin. If somebody gotta take the hit, then what the fuck was they saying something to Gunna for? If somebody gotta take the hit, eventually somebody gotta take the hit, right? So why the fuck they say something to Gunna? Cause Gunna and Young Thug brother was up there at the same time. So we never heard nobody say nothing to Young Thug brother. We never heard nobody say nothing to Young Thug brother. Nobody came at him. Nobody said nothing to the nigga, none of that. He even got out after that and then got locked right back up. You know? Yeah, they made Gunna the straight scapegoat. They made him the scapegoat of that shit. And niggas still running around. A bunch of niggas who don't know shit like Lil Baby them. Y'all just a bunch of niggas with some money. And you know what I'm talking about, a little street. I done sold some weed at the gas station. You know, that's Atlanta for you. Cause I got cousins in Atlanta who think they gang members because they done sold the eighth off a scale. So now they gangsters. You hear me? So I understand it, bro. And people worlds, different worlds, you a gangster. If you sell a bag of crack in some worlds, you a gangster, you know? Hey, Gunna don't need to be in no gang anyway. Gunna way colder than all them niggas. All YSL garbage. The whole YSL garbage. Gunna better than Thug. He better than all them. He better than Lil Baby. I listen to Gunna before I listen to any one of them. I promise you, bro. I listen to Gunna. Gunna started making me listen to Thug more. You know, I ain't gonna even lie. Gunna colder than the whole YSL, man. And he got more money than them. What's going on with Lil Durk? Lil Durk gone, man. It's over with. Capiche? Ada boom. Chatty chatty bam boom bam. He gone, man. Shabba. He gone, my boy. It's over with. It's over with, man. The judge say that Lil Durk didn't give up enough money. The judge said that. Say Lil Durk try to give up a fraction. Try to give up a fraction of the money that he got. So that let us know that Lil Durk was bullshitting like I told y'all the whole time. If I was Lil Durk lawyer, I said it. If I was Lil Durk lawyer, I would have told Lil Durk to give up everything. Lil Durk went in there playing with them people. You hear me? He went in there playing with that bond shit. He's supposed to told them people, man, I got 20 million in property. He got a trucking company that make millions, bro, a year. Yeah, he tried to go up in there cheap. He tried to go up in there cheap with Drew Finland. So he could come out, and what it looked like is, oh man, you ain't even try to give up half your money. Oh, you plan on running when you got off. Then the security that you try to send to us, them motherfuckers bogus. You hear me? Like they said, Lil Durk, all that shit was off with him, man. He didn't have any adequate security plan. He didn't he used his money to get rid of his rivals. Like he it's over with for him, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It's over with for him, man. He gotta go to trial now, bro. And I'm telling y'all, man. Hey, look, you can't stop a person from hearing music. You can't stop a person from knowing that they on trial for you. That they got your case on trial. So once they say Lil Durk, they already know who the fuck you is, even if they not a criminal or none of that. Because I'm pretty sure everybody know who Lil Durk is about this time. If the parents don't, the kids do, you know. So when you listening to people who either hate that music or they understand the music, and when they asking questions like, "Oh, he did this. He got a song that's called Beverly Hills, riding through Beverly Hills with choppers." And then them motherfuckers, they might live in Beverly Hills. Oh, that's the guy with the gas station. Oh, he guilty. You hear me? It's over with, bro. Everybody don't live that thug life, man. Everybody ain't no gangster, bro. Everybody ain't no thug, man. Everybody ain't trying to be no gangster. Some people want to live, man. And I'm telling y'all, when he go in front of that jury, bro, he already guilty, man. He already guilty. You already guilty when you go in front of that jury. It's the feds, bro. The feds, they pick the jury, bro. They picking they pot, bro. On everything. They picking a motherfucker who gonna say your ass guilty, man. On everything. That's what I got out that shit. They picking motherfuckers. They picking the motherfuckers, bro, who gonna make sure you guilty, brother. I'm telling you, man. Like, they game dirty, bro. And they lean on motherfuckers, bro. If they can't get you, they'll go and find some shit your mama did and, lean on them. We can take you to jail right now. You 50 years old. We can give you 30 years for that. Oh, my son Brian did it. It's over with. They leaned on moms. Mom's 30. They telling mom's 55 years old. They telling her 30. Moms ain't trying to hear that shit, and you had the gun in her car, and she let you use her car. It was Lil Brian. That's such an easy decision. Now, I seen that on First 48 for real. A nigga mama let him take the car to the store, and he had ran a motherfucker over who owed him some money. So I think it was in Alabama. And so the police had ran down on him and was like, man, why your name coming up in this saying you killed this lady, man? Say, I ain't do it. My mama did it. He say, man, you gonna sit here and blame this on your mama? He say, man, it was my mama, man. My mama, she ain't take her medicine and she was mad. She was just running people over that day. I said, God damn. That nigga blamed it on his mama. Said his mama did it. Hey, the back part of that story is, now they ride down on his mama. She said, Jeffrey, a goddamn lie. He took my car at 140 and came back with a dent in it. I say, oh no. Hey, he tried to throw his mama under the bus. His mama came back like, I asked Johnny where that dick come from. He said he hit some type of guardrail on my mama, bro. Hey, y'all gotta watch that First 48. That shit was so funny. Hey, the police rolled up on her. She was finna go in her house. She said, my knees hurt. I need to sit down. Hey, he said, ma'am, your son said that it was you. She said, no, he a lie. I asked him where he get that bump from in my car. Hey, nigga blamed it on his mama, man. Niggas ain't trying to go to jail for no shit, man. Shit, it ain't fun in jail. I know them niggas be in the federal system, cooking and wearing Michael Jordans, and it might look fun to the kids. That shit ain't fun, bro. That shit ain't fun, bro. Like, for real, that shit look cool. If I go to jail, I could live like this. Nah, bro. They ain't showing the part when you be locked down 24 hours a day, 23 hours, 23 and 1. 23, 15-minute shower will come to you. They ain't showing you that picture, bro. But they showing you with cell phones and cooking on the grills and ordering pizzas and eating red lobsters and all that shit. They showing that. That shit look good. I'm telling you, they ain't showing y'all that real shit, though. But yeah, man, Lil Durk, man. He ain't supposed to be in that position, man. He tried to offer $5 funky ass $million and he got 40 fucking $million. 30 to $40 million Lil Durk got. Motherfucker steady talking about some 80. He got $8 million, man. He been ran through that shit. Man, that man got a trucking company. And then he took King Von trucks that he was supposed to get a Louis. He took them 4 trucks. So King Von had trucks. King Von Properties. They got all that shit. King Von had properties too. Where his properties at? D-Thing them took all that shit. They should knighted Von. What they did was they told Von, put that shit in their name. You know, a nigga like Vaughn ain't got no credit or none of that. They going through, they telling Vaughn put it in somebody else's name. Now Vaughn put it in the nigga name. He died. Now his family can't get it because it's in their name. You hear me? You can't even get it if you put it in Aquanetta name, her whole name, and this her business now. You can't come, your mama can't come and be like, this my son's business. No, it's not. Aquanetta know what the money making. You hear me? Aquanetta know what the real trucking making, what the money making a year. She ain't getting that shit to your mama. That shit over with. She don't give a fuck what court your mama go to. She ain't getting that shit up. Your homies now ain't giving it up. And you could die with your homie right now with $1 million on you. I bet you your kids never see that money. And if your mama say they could put cameras in a car, fake your death, and say, man, he left $1 million, man. It was in a car. Man, I guarantee y'all be surprised how many of y'all homies alive don't even know that y'all in the back watching y'all homies steal from y'all mamas. I'm gonna come up with a show like that. I'm gonna come up with a show like that just to show y'all this shit real. On everything, you think niggas your homie, I'm gonna come up with a show like that. Y'all go see real people. Real people. Fake like a nigga got killed. Ambulance and everything. Niggas ain't gonna know. It's just gonna happen out the blue. The only person gonna know is the person who's supposed to be dead. He gonna say he got 50 pounds in the car. He gonna get killed. We just want to see what happened to the 50 pounds. You hear me? We just want to see what happened to the fake money that we had with him and see if a nigga was gonna steal it, if that's your real homie. I want to show people that niggas ain't really real, bro. Like, for real. You die, it's over with. The money, the drugs, whatever you had is gone, bro. It's gone. It vanished just like you did to the streets. Lil Durk wife have money too. Yeah, Lil Durk wife got money. She got money, but you know, when you live a lifestyle, and a certain type of lifestyle and you live this way, and then when the money go to jail, like, you ain't gonna be quick to spend like you was spending as if Durk was out. You know what I'm talking about? Because bills come every month. Bills come fast. We don't know how many bills they paying. They could be paying for all the OTF rent. They could be paying for all they kids shit, they school, they kids. You know, the main people who's around Lil Durk, he could have been paying for their kids' school. We don't know what he was paying for. But shit changed, bro. When a nigga get locked up, all that shit changed. The bills start drying up. Now you got to break it to your kids that they got to go back to the public school with Lil Ray and them because they ain't got the money to pay the, you know what I'm talking about? Like, shit gonna start drying up for motherfuckers, bro. Like, for real. Once the money gone, and you can't blame India and Durk and say, oh man, that ain't real. We've been riding with you. It's over with. The roller coaster ride is over with. Durk in jail now. We can't pay no more bills. We can't do none of that. If you ain't Durk immediate kids, you gonna hear Durk saying that shit in 1 minute. You ain't my immediate kids, I don't owe you shit. He gonna get to talking this shit once he know he going to jail for the rest of his life. Once he go to jail for the rest of his life, he gonna be saying that shit. He gonna blame everybody except him for rapping about the shit. Man, I was down with niggas 10 toes. Niggas can't even write me a letter. You gonna hear Lil Durk saying that. I don't even hear from niggas. Niggas don't answer their phone. Everybody say that shit, bro. When they go to jail, bro. Niggas don't answer their phone. I don't give a fuck if a nigga got money in jail. Niggas out here, life still go on. You ain't got no money. You still robbing. You still stealing, killing, whatever you doing for that shit. A nigga in jail, he ain't got to pay no bills. He ain't got to worry about the lights going off. He ain't got to worry about the Wi-Fi. He ain't got to worry about groceries and shit. On everything, push come to shove, he don't even need commissary because he getting 3 meals, and then a nigga stealing from the kitchen every day. That's gonna make sure you don't eat no regular food. Like, for real, you got niggas in the joint that ain't never been to the chow hall, but eating triple cheeseburgers with gyro meat on it. And from the officer kitchen, they got everything. They got all the food that the inmates really supposed to have. Like they got shrimp in the joint. The inmates will never see them though. They got all type of real food in the joint in the prison. It's for the guards though. That's why I came in at. I was stealing every motherfucking thing. The guard, you tell me to make you a guy wrong, making me 10 of them motherfuckers. All I need permission to do is go in there and touch the guy roll meat. I was making motherfucking 50 guy rolls. Why? Hey, it's 5 guards come through. I'll take a guy roll. I take a guy roll. I take a guy roll. I take a chicken. I'll take on fried chicken. Man, for every 6 wings I dropped in there, I dropped me 50 up in there. I'm telling y'all, bro. Any nigga who was in the joint with me, I tell you, this nigga coming back with 100 piece. Front and back of my chest, bro. Chicken wings. I'm telling y'all, bro. Straight breast. 100 of them motherfuckers fried hard. Hell yeah. But yeah, a lot of people's lives changed, man. Now that Lil Durk in jail, bro. Like I'm pretty sure his kids straight. I'm pretty sure his kids straight. But like far as everybody else, you on your own now. Like only thing they could do is like they could be in good grace and eat off Lil Durk name. Like Boona now, keep rapping, getting features off you being with Lil Durk. People will give you features. What you charging? $20,000. You know, just because they know they was with Lil Durk, that they gonna give them $20,000. You hear me? Like a nigga give Boona garbage than a motherfucker. But it's some white boy out here, some fan ass black dude out here that'll give Boona Mo 20 right now for a feature, bro, in a video on everything, bro. Like like Lil Durk ain't gotta give you no money. Just by knowing them, bro, taking the pictures, being around them, bro, they should be eating for the rest of their life. You know? But I wish they would have been real niggas and told Lil Durk, like, man, fuck Quando, Rondo, them. Them goof ass niggas. We ain't finna jag off everything we fucking got for them. You know? That's what I would have said if I was around Lil Durk. Like, fuck dude now. Like, they can't beat us in hands. If we see them in the mall or something, we gonna whoop their ass. We ain't gotta kill them every time we see them. We beat them. Every time we see them somewhere where we know they ain't got no gun on them, we beating them. You hear me? Other than that, we ain't chasing them. Look, they just had to get back, bro. It's just that Chicago shit. Man, we gotta get back. You gotta get back. And then you got everybody in your ear that ain't gonna be there when your ass get 100 years. Write you a letter of shit. It be them the main ones that slide for Vaughn. Slide for Vaughn. You ain't did shit for Vaughn. Slide for him. Then you got the broke ass gang members in the trenches who really kill people though when Lil Durk come back. Man, what's up with dude now? Who killed bro? Oh man, fuck them niggas. No man, ain't no fuck them niggas, bro. Them niggas gotta die, bro. Or niggas ain't gonna be able to come back, keep on coming back to the block. Like it's niggas that you would never see that could tell them niggas, man, y'all can't come back to the hood no more. And Lil Durk now won't never show back up to the hood, bro. I'm telling y'all just don't believe it, bro. Like it's niggas out there, if they turn, if they was like 1 or 2 niggas turned on Lil Durk, it'd be like, I ain't with you. They gonna pray on Lil Durk. Like if Boonamo was to ever got into it with Lil Durk and left, oh man, he a sore thumb. He a sore thumb, bro. He a sore thumb on everything. He a sore thumb for the gang members. Like they gonna bless him. He ain't got nobody who they respect. Didi them, you know, they cool, but you know, they ain't got the pull like the Boonamo. They ain't got the pull like him. He got further reach than them, than a lot of them guys that's around dirt. Somebody check on Zoo. Oh man, you ain't got to check on Zoo, man. I just seen somebody said that Zoo was on 47 in Ashland, man, selling furrows and Selling frozen sliders, man. For selling frozen White Castle burgers. I don't know who told me that though. Said the man that started his own little White Castle business on 47 in Princeton. That's where the MC's at too. They say you gotta pull up to the interview. Hey man, the BET Awards was garbage, man. My wife was watching that shit. I couldn't even watch it, man. I couldn't even watch that shit, man. The BET Awards was garbage to me, man. For real. Yeah, Zoo can get a bag. I ain't gonna lie, Zoo can get a bag right now. His pride just shot. All them niggas pride shot. All of them could get a real bag. They can get a real bag if they stop that bullshit and just, I'm telling you, they can get a real bag. It's real money out here. I ain't like it. I ain't like the BET Awards. I can't watch that shit. I really don't want to see no woman shaking their ass. I got a woman. You know what I'm talking about? Like I really don't be into that shit, bro. I get tired of Instagram, bro. I can't even go on Instagram in peace, bro. Every time I go on Instagram and slide down my shit, it's somebody shaking their ass and naked. Now picture my wife, she sleep and I'm in the bed at nighttime and I'm scrolling and she just get up and turn her head towards my phone and it's a motherfucker bending over. You know what I'm talking? Get it sexy. You know what I'm talking about? Like you know, like I don't want to think I'm no pervert, none of that shit, you know, or doing something. So I just don't even like Instagram no more. Like Instagram fucked up. You can't even watch Instagram. It's like a porn site now. Everything you go up, man, it's just some shaking their ass or they got to be having on nothing to get a view and all that, man. You could keep on your clothes, baby girl. You ain't got to do that. I'm telling you, a woman, man. You just got to know how powerful you are on some real shit, man. You ain't even got to sleep with a nigga to eat good every day. For real, you just got to find you a nigga that like that. It's niggas out here that'll pay for everything that you ever dreamed of on everything. It ain't even got to touch the nigga. Nigga just want a conversation. You just got to know your worth. You got to know your motherfucking worth out here, bro. Yeah, Instagram becoming a porn hub, man. I stopped going on Twitter because Twitter was doing that shit. But now Instagram, they flooding Instagram with that shit. But they'll block somebody comment or they'll block some bullshit or take somebody page for no reason on Instagram. But they'll let the porn shit get through though. Like it be backwards as hell, man. Attention is the currency nowadays. I gotta make that. I gotta keep that as a saying, man. Attention is the new currency, man. I wish the NBA Finals was on. Oh man, I'm pissed at the NBA Finals, man. Like if it's finna go back and forth like that, one day they gonna blow out them, the next day it's gonna be close, then the next day it's gonna be a 20-point blowout. Like I ain't even gambling no more, man. That's some straight bullshit. Indiana came back and won. Then OKC blow them out. Like, come on, man. Even though I'm going for I wanna see OKC win, man. Like for real, I want to see OKC win, the young guys, man. You know, I like Indiana when Reggie Miller and them was over there. I did like Indiana, but you know, I liked them, but we had Jordan, bro. And he was like our Steph Curry, that era, Reggie Miller. He was like Steph Curry, you know. The shit that Steph Curry doing, throwing up the ball and running around picks and just slinging it up. Reggie Miller been doing that shit. So I like Reggie Miller because of that. But other than that, I ain't gambling on them niggas no more. That shit be rigged up. I go with OKC. Nah, they get they fouling out, doing all type of weird shit, bro. It's like I ain't doing that shit. Yeah, it be rigged up. Who your football team is? Man, I ain't gonna even lie, bro. Like, I used to be a diehard Bear fan, just like I don't give a fuck who they play. I'm gambling with the what's the name. Until one year I lost all my commissary in prison. And I had to call back home to my mama and say, Mama, please, Mama, I won't ask you for nothing else. I need an extra 200. She say, boy, what the fuck you up in that doing? I say, man, Mama, I lost on the gamble, man. You hear me? I gotta get commissary. I got enough, but I ain't gonna have enough till we go back to commissary. You know, in Shawnee, we go once a month, every other month to commissary. So yeah, bro. Once I did that with the Bears, just betting on the Bears freely, oh, cause it's somebody else money. Like I'm like, nah, fuck that. Do you believe the inmates will get caught? Derek and Antone. Um, yeah, they'll get caught one day. I mean, you can't run forever. You ain't got no idea unless your family rich. Unless your family rich and you got resources to hide out. But if you ain't got no resources, eventually you're gonna get caught. Cause somebody gotta work. Somebody gotta pay the bills, man. You just can't be sitting around. It's 2025. Ain't no nigga letting you. They don't give a fuck if you is on the run. Nigga, the bills gotta do. Like any family member that I ever went over their house and you sleeping there more than a couple of days, they gonna tell you, hey brother, this bill due. This bill due by next month. I need you to chip in 80 piece on that. You hear me? Like for real, that couch ain't free you sleeping on. It's comfortable, ain't it? They gonna leave a note. My people will leave a note right up under your pillow. You wake up and see that motherfucker. You gotta give up $80 to keep sleeping on that couch. The family just got a multi-million-dollar suit from NOPD. Oh yeah, he ain't getting caught. You got some money. You got some money. You ain't getting caught. Hey, but dude gonna get caught though. The light skinned dude, he steady going live. He steady going live on lives and shit. He steady like he want to be seen, bro. Like don't nobody give a fuck or trying to hear your story, bro. Either you finna run or turn yourself in, bro, and get your year started. Cause whether you get caught now and you get caught 20 years from now, you still finna go down. It's gonna be even worse when he get caught 20 years from now. Cause he gonna say to himself, man, I could have been halfway through with my sentence if I wouldn't have broke out of jail. I probably would have been out. He causing more problems. Cause it's like 7 years. It's like 7 years for breaking out, I think, for breaking out of jail. And then depending on if you commit more crimes, but it's 7 years. So whatever he was supposed to get, include that 7 years or 10 years on that shit. Yeah, my boy say he want Meek Mills and Kim K to come help him. Kardashian, Kanye. Man, they ain't coming to help your ass. Lil Wayne don't give a fuck who your daddy is, nigga. You running from 12, nigga. You ain't hear what Lil Wayne say? The block is hot. The block is hot, hot, hot. Lil Wayne ain't trying to motherfucker assist you with nigga and go to jail. He already see your auntie them in jail, nigga. He talking about Lil Wayne. This Antoine's son. Man, Lil Wayne ain't did shit for you then. He ain't gonna do shit for you when you on the run, nigga. What kind of nigga who be puffing that dro? Hell yeah. The hot boys was on fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Wherever they from, Louisiana, New Orleans, wherever they from, man. Like they had it at that time. Like Cash Money and No Limit. They had it. The South did have it. The South had it. They had it back then too. But the South had came through though. I ain't gonna lie, they came through. But it bounced around though. The people who got the music at the time, it just bounced around now. Anybody could be hot. Shit, I seen the motherfucker say Lefty Gunplay is the hottest artist. They said this guy Lefty Gunplay is top 10 rappers. Man, whoever said that shit, they smoking crack, rocks, meth, K2. Man, I listen to Lefty Gunplay, man. That shit garbage. I thought Driller them was garbage. Shit. Man, Lefty Gunplay make Driller look like Nas, man. Man, Lefty Gunplay make fucking 051 Kiddo look like Rakim. That nigga Lefty Gunplay, I don't know what the fuck he rapping about. How the fuck he even get on stage with Kendrick Lamar now? Like, that's crazy. I guess they just be geeking them up. They be geeking him up, so motherfuckers be telling him he cold and shit, and geeking him up. That shit garbage, bro. If Lefty Gun play cold, bro, I finna start rapping, bro. Like I finna start rapping. I finna start making my own, shooting my own, paying for my videos and everything. You hear me? Like for real. Might have Nene behind the camera. Shit, if y'all say Lefty Gun play cold, that shit garbage. I might as well just say anything on the mic. Say he just from LA. Hey, y'all seen them LA riots? Hey, I be confused, man, on the LA on the riot shit, bro. Like, do motherfuckers want the illegals here, or do they want them gone? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand, bro. Like, y'all tearing up y'all shit, y'all tearing up y'all city. Fuck, let them motherfuckers tear it up. Shit, if they want to send it up. You as an American citizen or as being from over here, like what the fuck is you tearing up shit for? Like I don't understand that shit. That shit be weird to me, man. But them motherfuckers gotta go, man. I know y'all want that cheap labor. I know y'all want to pick them up in front of Home Depot and they renovate your whole house for $10. I know y'all want that, but they gotta go, man. They gotta go, man. They done infiltrated. Motherfuckers over here killing people. Every other week, you got a motherfucking illegal immigrant, man. He done killed 10 people, bro, since they done been over here. Now the news releasing this shit, talking about he killed 10 people. Like, damn, where in the fuck was you gonna tell us? And then I remember the 63rd them dude. They was like, man, Trenches News lying, the immigrants. Hey, look, bro. Since I told y'all about the immigrants, bro, the migrants, man, they didn't been charged with 2 murders in a neighborhood on 61st and King Drive. They didn't been charged with 2 different murders, bro. The migrants. But they said that the migrants ain't doing nothing though. I didn't seen on King Louis them block. The migrants over there chase them off over there. Now King Louis come back rapping on the end videos, talking about how he got switches and all that shit. Hey, look, we don't want to hear that shit, King Louis. You was supposed to be over there on that block when them motherfucking essays was over there robbing people. They was robbing people, taking people phones and selling drugs, and they was posted up. The migrants. And I just feel like we got a lot going on, bro. We don't need no extra rapes. We don't need no extra none of that. Send their ass back. You feel me? Like, send their ass back home, bro. They don't need to be over here. It's just point blank period, bro. Like, I love everybody, man. But, you know, y'all got to go back home, brother. Y'all over here fucking around, man. You running around like mad dogs.
Our next one takes us.
I got that.
Our next one takes us to the southeast, the Sunshine State of Florida, Osceola County in particular. Take a look at this video. All right, this is what we're seeing right now. Marcos Lopez, the suspended sheriff of Osceola County, he made his first court appearance via Zoom from jail this morning on felony racketeering charges. You're watching this video right now. Lopez was taken into custody yesterday in his uniform. Look at that. So now for more on what he's charged with, we're going to bring into the conversation our friend and colleague there at Fox 35 Orlando, reporter Marie Edinger. She joins me. Marie, so good of you to be with us here. I would say this was quite shocking. We've covered a lot of arrests.
They ain't playing. They locking up everybody. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's absolutely right, Marie. And I want you to take a look because you can still see some of the damage here. We do have another vehicle passing behind us right now. There we go. But if you take a look here, you'll see some of the scattered debris left after that crash you just referenced. A suspect's car hitting an unrelated car in the middle of that pursuit. Now, I got a hold of the man who owns that second car. He says he wasn't driving at the time, but the person who was is expected to be okay. But still, this is a very scary situation, a long and complicated chase, one of which we are seeing less and less of right now.
We're hearing from the family of a man gunned down at a house party in LaGrange. This all happened early Sunday morning. 6 other people were shot and injured. About an hour ago, LaGrange city leaders gave 11 Alive an update on where this case stands as we speak. 11 Alive's Joe Ripley joins us live from downtown LaGrange. So, Joe, do police have any idea who pulled the trigger?
Well, right now, Ron, it doesn't seem police have any suspects in this shooting. It also appears there's no motive as of yet. In the shooting, no one says they could have predicted to happen. Nakiria Body never expected a party to turn to tragedy. She never expected to lose her cousin.
He was the life of the party. Nobody never had like no beef or anything with him. Like he would lighten up your day like if you're down.
Javion Dukes lost his life just after.
Welcome to the West Side Blono, Top Tracer Driving Range, Whiskey Empire, Duckpin Bowling, West Side Smoke, Blono Pizza Co., private events. It's
Fox 2's Dave Kinchin spoke with the grandmother of one of those suspects. He joins us live now. Dave, what did she have to say about all this?
Well, you know, the grandmother says that she does not believe her grandson could be involved in something like this in any way because, for one, she says that he has a child of his own, and for two, to take part in something like this, she says he would be throwing his life away into the prison system. But Oakland County investigators say that they investigated this and that they are linking this threat to shoot a graduation party to him and another suspect, all thanks to a tip that a witness found on social media.
I think it's crazy. I really do.
LaVonda Newbern says she finds it hard to believe her grandson, 20-year-old Jamarion Hardiman, would be wanted for allegedly planning a mass shooting at a Pontiac high school graduation. But that's exactly why Oakland County law enforcement says they took him into custody.
He know that's prison time. Anybody know that. He only 20. He ain't trying to throw away his life. And that's what he would be doing if he was doing a massive shooting.
Oakland County Sheriff Mike Bouchard announced Hardiman's arrest hours after making a plea for him to surrender. A 19-year-old was also nabbed. Investigators allege the two planted weapons under cars at a graduation ceremony held for Art and Technology Academy at the United Wholesale Mortgage Sports Complex on Tuesday. Deputies originally got to the scene for a fight when a witness told them about a message on Snapchat said to include a threat to open fire on the ceremony.
I believe probably prevented a mass shooting. When you consider the weapons that were there, the individuals that were involved who have a history of being involved with weapons.
Law enforcement worked with staff security at the event and said they found evidence pointing to the suspects placing these guns under vehicles, including a black and pink firearm and a Glock, both set with 80 rounds between them. The fact that the investigators are saying this was a foiled mass attack.
That's crazy, because there was no shooting at all. They had no shooting up there. I saw the whole video. I was up there, and I still ain't seen no shooting to happen yet.
What kind of guy is he? What kind of person is he?
Well, he just likes to play basketball, and he run around with a couple of friends. He don't have a lot of friends.
Is there anything that would have ever indicated anything like this?
I don't know. That I can't answer. But I know he didn't have a gun, so. And I don't know about who was with him. I don't know that person or none of that.
Sheriff Bouchard says neither suspect is enrolled at the school and the motive is not clear. LaVonda Newbern says she stands behind her grandson.
I don't know who had a gun, but they was just all fighting, not shooting at each other. So I don't know where the massive shooting come from or none of that.
Well, the sheriff says Hardiman is on probation for a weapons charge and does have a criminal history that is associated with violence. Now, we did ask the sheriff more about a possible motive, but the sheriff says that people are quick to resort to violence these days. The sheriff also touched on an issue he's been really pushing in previous cases. He says that he is all for criminal justice reform.
Yeah, they asked him to go down for a school shooting. Hey, yeah, she don't understand that. They trying to tell her slow ass that they got a fucking tip to say that what they was about to do. So they had to went on their messages and subpoenaed their messages in order to get the fucking search warrant. And then they found them big ass guns at the school. You ain't supposed to have no guns on school property. So whether you shot them or not is irrelevant till you finna go down for them.
Friends and family are pleading for help tonight in the wake of a truly horrific attack. This is surveillance video showing the very young suspects that police say threw a corrosive liquid at a woman as she prepared to take part in Pride festivities this past Sunday. That woman, identified as Diana, suffered serious burns and is now at the Temple Burn Center. Tonight, police are working to track down those young attackers as they also try to figure out why they did this. Action News' Taronda Thomas live in West Philadelphia tonight. Taronda, you spoke to police and Diana's friends today.
I did, and here at Southwest Detectives, this is still a very active investigation. Diana is recovering at Temple's Burn Center. Fortunately, there was a neighbor nearby during the attack who pulled her inside and rinsed her off. Still, she is left with severe burns.
There's a great community around her that's rallying, like I said, rallying around her.
Showing support for the victim of a heinous attack.
It was such excruciating pain, and I'm sure she went into shock. like immediately.
Shiloh Cologne's friend Diana now recovering at the Temple Burn Center after being splashed with a chemical that police say acted much like acid. It happened Sunday afternoon. The victim, Diana, who for safety reasons doesn't want to use her last name, had just gotten off the L at 52nd and Market.
She was walking down the street, going to her destination with her earphones in, so there was no interaction. Nothing led up to this event.
They were walking towards her. She said that they stopped and then they threw the acid.
This, police say, is video of the three suspects walking away. They boarded the L at 52nd Street. All three were juveniles who could be very young.
In my opinion, they're anywhere from 8 to 12 years old.
Police are working to identify the kids seen on the train platform before the attack.
They were walking around with a cup.
Man, this shit out of order, man. They should lock up the parents too. Fuck it. On everything. Take the parents to jail too, man. On everything. You gotta send a message sometimes, bro. Like, take the parents to jail. These motherfucking kids so young that their parents need to go to jail. That's how young they is. On everything. Your kids around this bitch throwing acid on people or something similar to acid. They need to go to jail, bro. And the parents, bro. This little boy look like a fucking toddler, man. He look like a fucking, he look like he could be like 8 years old, 5, 6 years old, man. Look how little this boy is, man.
Opinion, they're anywhere from 8 to 12 years old.
Police are working to...
That's Lil RT, man. That's Lil 9-year-old, man. Look how old he is, man. They just threw some fucking shit in the lady face, man. I don't give a fuck what color you is on everything. Fuck all that shit. On everything. They little ass need to go to jail. Them and that motherfucker. And the motherfucker, what's the names? I don't give a fuck what color you is. On everything. They around this bitch terrorizing innocent people. The lady was just walking with her headphones on and some fucking kids who you wouldn't think would do nothing. Just threw some shit like some acid in her face. Now it could have been me or you. That's why I'm raising some shit about it, because it could be my kids walking down the street. It could be my daughter. They're going to Temple University and walking down the street one day. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you don't know where the fuck somebody might go one day. Niggas got them throwing acid. Look at the little boy. He dancing around and everything. He thinks shit funny. Be funny if she had some kids and put belt to ass on live, though. But then you will go to jail because he a child. You ain't no kid. You throwing acid in people's face. Your ass grown now. Little ass boys, man.
At 52nd Street, all three were juveniles who could be very young.
In my opinion, they're anywhere from 8 to 12 years old.
Police are working to identify the kids seen on the train platform before the attack.
They were walking around with a cup.
Investigators are testing to find out what the chemical was.
That'll be all part of our investigation, where they got it at, why they had it.
It was strong enough to leave a mark at 51st and Ludlow and leave the victim with 2nd and 3rd degree burns. 25-year-old Diana, who is a transgender woman, was planning to celebrate the first day of Pride Month.
We really strongly believe that this was a hate crime.
Police say the attack may have been random, but they're investigating all of the possibilities. Meanwhile, Diana has the support of her friends and the community.
Hey, they ain't know nothing about no motherfucking hate crime. We ain't gonna make this about no motherfucking Tommy Joanna or Joanna man shit. Like, y'all going too far now. I do agree with y'all that the little bastards need to stop. But y'all trying to say like as if they knew that a motherfucker was a transformer. They ain't know shit about no transformer. They would have threw that shit on anybody. You don't see them little badass kids, them Bebe's kids. Look at them. Them motherfucking Bebe kids, man. They would have threw that shit on any motherfucker who they seen. You know what I'm talking about? We need to get them first. They already talking about a hate crime. You hear me? They hate crime off the bat. Can't be around here tricking motherfuckers either, Joanna. Jonathan.
On her long road to recovery.
I can't believe how strong she is.
Police are asking anyone with information to call their tip line at 215-686-TIPS. Now, investigators are looking through social media. They're even going to the school district to try to identify these juveniles. Meantime, Diana's friends have created an online fundraising campaign that has already garnered more than $40,000 in donations. We have information on that at 6abc.com/links. In West Philadelphia, Taronda Thomas, Channel 6 Action News. Brian?
It's the age of those victims. It's just hard to fathom. Taronda, thanks so much.
There's Revitec fungicide, and there's everything else. Because Revitec fungicide can out-yield other fungicides by up to 9.5 bushels per acre, when every acre counts.
A rideshare vehicle is now the focus of a murder investigation. A man was ambushed by several masked gunmen and killed in a hail of gunfire. It is Monday night. I'm Gray Hall. Shari has the night off. The big story on Action News is a search for several gunmen who targeted a man while he was with his pregnant girlfriend. Nearly 3 dozen shots were fired, killing the man. Action News reporter Brianna Gallagher following the story for us. She's live there outside Philadelphia Police Headquarters with the very latest on what we're learning about this shooting investigation. Brianna.
Yeah, great. Well, neighbors tell me the victim's girlfriend, she's pregnant. When they walked outside for their ride share, 3 men showed up, all in masks, and started shooting. Philadelphia police were called to the 700 block of Jericho Street just after 3:30 for a shooting. A woman who neighbors tell Action News is the victim's pregnant girlfriend was crying on the ground next to him.
Just saying, yeah, they just came out, they just shot him. Came out of nowhere type deal. I was inside.
Boaz Kim was one of the neighbors who heard the gunshots and called 911.
Around 3:30 or so, I just heard really loud banging.
I just hear the gunshot, that's it.
According to police, an adult male victim was rushed to Temple Hospital and pronounced dead shortly after. Neighbors tell Action News 3 men in masks fired at the victim. At least 32 shell casings were left behind. 1 bullet struck the rear passenger door.
Rapid fire.
Quick.
Yes, very quick.
Ring video captures groups of neighbors rushing in to help after the shooting.
It's scary here in Philadelphia. It's crazy out here.
She said that she was being walked out by him to her Uber car. Right when they opened up the door of the Uber, then 3 masked people came out and just shot and then drove away.
So far, no arrests have been made. Homicide is now investigating. We're live outside of Philadelphia Police Headquarters. Brianna Gallagher for Action News at 10 on PHL 17.
Hey, hold on, man. That story ain't adding up, man. I gotta retract some shit real quick, cause this story, this setup. So what they saying, that the killers got out the Uber? Did they get out the Uber she was walking them to, and how the fuck did they know that he was there? Hold on, we gotta retract some shit. Hold on.
Pregnant. When they walked outside for their ride share, 3 men showed up, all in masks, and started shooting. Philadelphia police were called to the 7.
On what we're learning about this shooting investigation, Brianna.
Yeah, great. Well, neighbors tell me the victim's girlfriend, she's pregnant. When they walked outside for their ride share, 3 men showed up, all in masks, and started shooting. Philadelphia police were called to the 700 block of Jericho Street just after 3:30 for a shooting. A woman who neighbors tell Action News is the victim's pregnant girlfriend was crying on the ground next to him.
Just saying, yeah, they just came out, they just shot him. Came out of nowhere type deal. I was inside.
Boaz Kim was one of the neighbors who heard the gunshots and called 911.
Around 3:30 or so, I just heard really loud banging.
I just hear the gunshot, that's it.
According to police, an adult male victim was rushed to Temple Hospital and pronounced dead shortly after. Neighbors tell Action News 3 men in masks fired at the victim. At least 32 shell casings were left behind. 1 bullet struck the rear passenger door.
Rapid fire.
Quick.
Yes, very quick.
Ring video captures groups of neighbors rushing in to help after the shooting.
It's scary here in Philadelphia. It's crazy out here.
She said that she was being walked out by him to her Uber car. Right when they opened up the door of the Uber, then 3 masked people came out and just shot and then drove away.
So far, no arrests have been made. Homicide is now investigating. We're live outside of Philadelphia Police Headquarters. Brianna Gallagher for Action News at 10 on PHL 17. Gray.
Yeah, violent and frightening situation playing out there. Thank you, Brianna, for the update.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Hey, now motherfuckers taking Ubers. I ain't doing none of that shit no more. Like, I ain't even jeopardizing my life no more, man. Like, you can't even trust no Uber, man. You might be calling, your op might get your paperwork, man, that's saying that you up in there, bro, and you gone, bro. Like, for real, bro. And I don't use the regular Ubers, only, like the nice Ubers, the nice cars and shit. Like the black truck service and shit. But yeah, that's crazy. Them boys in the Uber already.
Begin here with an Action News exclusive this afternoon. Friends and family now mourning the loss of a Camden County teenager.
That's right. 16-year-old sophomore Zaire Brooks from Kip Cooper Norcross High School was killed in a senseless shooting, and those who knew him describe him as a standout talent on the football field who made a lasting impact in his community.
Yeah, his family is now searching for answers as the investigation continues. Action News reporter Jessica Cartalia live in Whitman Park in Camden, New Jersey, where a vigil is set for later tonight. Jessica.
Yeah, that's exactly right. This story is absolutely heartbreaking and senseless. The family now planning a vigil at this park, Brian and Christy, around 6 o'clock. They plan to say kind words about their son and then release balloons in his honor.
I think this trophy is actually a national championship.
Minaj Tompkins says his brother Zaire was an all-star both on and off of the football field.
He'd have been a great addition to any team that was looking at him to take him to the next level and boost his potential as a football player.
Tonight, Tompkins is struggling to accept that his younger brother is gone, the victim of a tragic shooting.
She put the gun to his head, and I guess she didn't expect it to go off. Making a long story short, they're coming off on my brother, and he's no longer here with us.
The Camden County Prosecutor's Office confirms that 16-year-old Zaire Brooks was shot around 12:30 Friday in an apartment on the 1500 block of Thorn Street in Camden. He was taken to Cooper Hospital, where he died 2 hours later.
It's tragic. Out of the years that we've been here, we've been in Camden all of our lives, and we've never, ever seen a gun. We've never touched one.
Investigators are working to determine who the gun belonged to and whether the shooting was an accident. Brooks, a sophomore at Kip High School in Camden, had a day off from school and had spent the night at a friend's house.
These parents that are leaving their unsupervised teenage kids at home and not knowing what they may come into their homes with, there has to be a better way.
His mother says Zaire was already talking with universities like Syracuse and Rutgers about playing on their football teams. His twin sister, a cheerleader, said she was looking forward to being on the football field with him in the fall.
I love you guys so much. I wish you were still here with me.
Investigators say that several teens were inside of the apartment at the time of the shooting. As of now, charges have not been filed. We're live in Camden. I'm Jessica Cartalia, Channel 6 Action News.
Yeah, what makes that even more tragic is that this was preventable. Jessica, thank you.
Through heartbreak after her fiance was gunned down just steps from their home. Dante Swan, a father of 12, was trying to protect his family when he was killed in the early morning hours, May 15th.
News4Jax reporter Alicia Hatcher sat down with his family, who's now holding on to memories and searching for justice.
Dante was a great person, a great guy, a great father, a great man. He loved his kids. He always showed love for his kids. He looked forward to the summers, just spending time, Christmas break. Anytime we get together and get all the kids together, that's always what he wanted to do.
This nigga got a football team. That nigga got 12 kids, brother. My father got 14, but he got 12. And he young. Shit.
But on May 15th, all of that changed.
When I got off of work and I was driving on, I can't pull up outside. I see like two people on the sidewalk, and I slowed down. I put my seatbelt on, let them know that I was turning. That's what one of them hollered out saying that, calling for other people. That's when I seen like 3 more people submerged from outside our cars, and then they ran out.
Aisha Gibson made it safely inside, but moments later, their home security cameras caught more movement. She and Dante stepped outside again to check their cars.
We both standing outside. That's when we heard something, and he was walking back. He was telling me to go back in the house. He was walking back around the truck to come in the house. That's when he had heard something, so he had found a shot in the air. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, go ahead on. Because he was walking back when all this happened. He was walking back towards me to go in the house, and that's when all the shots had rang out. And I guess that's when he had got shot in the side.
Dante was shot and killed just steps from his front door.
My kids got lost, both of us that day.
A father of 12 was the heart of his family, now broken.
They holding me together for right now for the most part. I don't know where I'd be without them. I don't think I'd be able to sit right here right now.
From family trips to Texas to Valentine's outfits for everyone, Swan's love was loud and unconditional.
Go. Anytime right now, he gonna come through the door, making some kind of funny noise, messing with everybody, just stirring up the room.
And now, with only memories left, his fiance has one plea for the community.
If you know that this is your cousin, your friend, your child, just come forward and turn them in, because it's just making it worse on them. He hurt a family that didn't deserve to be hurt. So y'all please turn y'all loved one in. It don't matter if they know their friend knows something. Make sure tell their friends to turn them in. Maybe they can be able to help bring a family to closure.
A broken family looking for justice and closure. Alicia Hatcher, Channel 4, the local station.
No arrests have been made. Detectives say they're reviewing video and suspect leads. If you know any information about what happened, you're asked to call JSO or Crime Stoppers anonymously.
And welcome back here to Live Now from Fox. I'm Andrew Kraft. Our next story takes us to Georgia. Live picture there over the Atlanta skyline. This is what we know. The family of twin brothers found dead there. They're pushing back against the Georgia Bureau of Investigation's conclusion that the deaths were suicides. This is the first time we're coming to this story here. I want to get the lowdown from our colleagues at Fox 5 in Atlanta, including from reporter Kim Leffler. She joins me. Kim, thanks for being with us here. Just a tragic set of circumstances. You've been on this story for quite some time. Help us get up to speed. What is going on?
Well, the family of Qadir Nazir Lewis say the GBI's story just doesn't add up. They're now calling for an independent investigation as well as the release of all evidence in the case.
This is not just our fight. It is a test of whether Black lives truly matter in this country.
The family of Qadir and Nazir Lewis have pushed back against the GBI's finding of their deaths as suicides.
Those teenage boys would have driven off of a cliff if they had to drive on a curvy, windy, narrow road up a mountain in pure darkness.
A hiker discovered the bodies of the 19-year-old twins on Bell Mountain in Towns County back in March, both with gunshot wounds. The GBI says investigators reviewed cell phone location data, surveillance footage, internet history and purchase records, and forensic evidence, and determined the brothers' injuries were self-inflicted. They say the evidence also showed the twins traveled alone from Gwinnett County to the mountain, but their family says it all doesn't make sense.
They left their subdivision at 10:17 p.m., making a quick trip to the gas station, then vanished. What happened after they left the gas station? Show us more videos.
According to the GBI's most recent update from May 21st, they say the investigation will be formally closed in the coming weeks. Georgia NAACP chapter president Gerald Griggs says there's similarities between this case and others like Ahmaud Arbery in 2020. The twins' family says they won't rest until they get answers.
So as somebody who worked on that particular case, the same thing that I'm hearing right now gives me pause. And that's why we need an independent investigation. In the 116 years that the NAACP has responded to lynchings, we know what a lynching looks like, we know what it smells like, we know what a cover-up starts out like.
We did reach out to the GBI today, and they referred us back to their most recent statement and findings in May, but they did say they will be providing an update when the case is formally closed. That's the latest from here, but for now, we'll send it back to you.
Kim, just a brief question. So what's next in this story? Where does it go from here?
Well, at this point, we're still waiting for the official word from the GBI that this case is closed, but the family certainly is going to continue their push to get that evidence released. They say they want to see everything to make that determination about exactly what happened, because they say this was really unusual for the boys to leave their home and go all the way up to the North Georgia mountain, about 90 miles or so from their home here in Gwinnett County.
All right, Kim Leffler there with Fox 5 Atlanta. Kim, thanks so much for your time, for your reporting. We'll check in soon.
Thank you.
Okay, in the meantime here, just wanted to get that major headline in coming to us. That's from North Georgia. The 19-year-old brothers, they lived in Lawrenceville. They were discovered by a hiker earlier this year in Towns County. Now, according to the GBI, investigators examined cell phone data, surveillance video, internet history, and purchase records before determining their injuries were self-inflicted. Let's listen to a little bit more, though, from their family members speaking out today, alleging that the GBI's findings are incorrect.
Cases like this. I am retired out of law enforcement over 30 years. I've experienced both aspects of violence. So I know firsthand the victim and the judicial aspect. But I stand firmly. If you think this is over, I'm tired of saying it. Enough is enough. We will not take any less than a thorough, swift, and transparent investigation. This father here grieves, and so does the mother and the family members. I ask you all to stand with us as grieving mothers to demand that the governor of this state do what needs to be done, because if we do not, it's going to happen again. From the bottom of my heart, on all the grieving families here all over the world, I greet you with the greeting words of peace of Assalamu Alaikum, and I pray that God will intervene and bring us justice. Last but certainly not least, there can be no peace without justice, and there can be no justice without truth, and there can be no truth unless someone stands up and tells us the truth. Thank you so much for your presence, and we look forward to the collaboration. On behalf of grieving relatives, we express our condolences to the family. God bless us all.
So now we're going to open up this moment here for questions.
Chase Hall with 11 Alive. First off, I want to...
I think they lying, y'all.
The Lewis family and friends, I'm so sorry for what you're going through. My question for you, because it's going to make viewers ask questions. You made a point to say the way their bodies were found made it seem different. Take me through what you know that's calling you to say this is not a case of suicide, but something more.
That's a great question. So Chase, for those that didn't understand or didn't hear what he asked to explain why
in my statement, I said that the way their bodies were laid screamed sacrifice. So I'll paint the picture for you guys, because so people have been sending me everything that they've seen since day one. Since I've been sharing this story with everyone, all of the tastemakers, all of the people that can do something that can spread the news and spread it fast, so that we can raise the money to even have unexpected funeral for two. So in the video that I saw on a podcast, someone posted the pictures. Thanks to Scott Curlin. Let's not forget that name, Scott Curlin, who only received a misdemeanor for obstruction, but was never arrested. So hold on. Can you mind about speaking? So I've never shared this with Tyrese because of the sensitivity. But I'm going to share it now because it's important. And he just said it's okay to do so. So you guys know, on Easter Sunday, everybody uses pretty much the same logo, right? You have the 3 crosses on the mountain when Jesus and the murderer and the robber were, also being.
Okay, just a very, very difficult story to tell. And these family members of these twin boys, they are fighting for their legacy, saying that some of the GBI's investigative findings determining that they took their own lives don't add up. They want more answers. Let's step away from this right now. I'm Andrew Kraft. We're almost at the bottom of the hour.
Shared the updated charges within the last hour. Earlier today, the 4 suspected gunmen and an alleged accomplice faced a judge for the first time since that shooting. WBTV's Jason Puckett was in the courtroom where we learned more details about the incident.
Well, I'm standing here off Walnut Acres Drive, 6 days now since a group of shooters shot into a pool party down here. The scene is cleared now, but as we learned over at the Catawba County Courthouse today, there is still a lengthy legal process ahead. Inside a Catawba County courtroom packed with nearly 20 deputies Friday, 5 suspects faced a judge, each charged in connection with the mass shooting at a Walnut Acres pool party that left 1 dead and 11 others hurt.
You will never know the feeling of seeing your son on, national television nationwide wanted for the charge they have placed on him.
Among the suspects, 19-year-old Keandre Mack. His mother, Kendra, spoke with us before the hearing.
All I want is for justice to be served. If it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. But every child deserves to be heard.
We couldn't bring cameras inside the courtroom today, but we're inside as the DA read the charges. Mack's accused of attempted first-degree murder. Prosecutors say he confessed to firing his entire magazine into the crowd, possibly as part of gang-related activity. Judge Mark Killian set Mack's bond at $500,000. Throughout the hearing, Mack's mother had her head in her hands, crying. We caught up with her afterwards.
I am, as a mother, hurt, distraught. I can't really express how I feel.
In total, 4 people had hearings Friday for charges of attempted first-degree murder. Here's where things stand. Keandre Mack's bond was set at $500,000. Zachary Bates, who DAs say also confessed to the shooting, had his bond set at $300,000. Isaiah Mitchell and Toland Huff Jr. are being held without bond right now. Additionally, Zoe Braswell was in court. She's charged with accessory after the fact and had a bond of $75,000 set.
Our investigation has revealed that gang motives were a part.
Suburban nights gone wrong, man. Trying to fit in. Hey, hey, they put the 2 black dudes on the news. 2 wanted a mass shooting at house party, but really it was 5 motherfuckers with them. They some dirty motherfuckers. These niggas shooting up house parties. These niggas crazy to the motherfucker.
The man charged with pulling out a rifle that led to the death of a CPD officer will be in court today.
Judy's live in the newsroom with the latest on that for us. Hi, Judy.
Good morning. Adrian Rucker of Freeport, which is west of Rockford, is scheduled to appear in court this afternoon on several felonies. Prosecutors do not accuse him of firing any shots during the confrontation with police, which ended with the death of Chicago police officer Crystal Rivera. Before that encounter in Chatham, police say there were already 6 warrants out for Rucker's arrest from multiple counties, including Cook. Charges against 25-year-old Adrian Rucker include armed violence, illegal gun possession, and illegal drug possession. Police arrested him at 82nd and Maryland, 2 blocks from where the original confrontation took place. Late Thursday night, Gresham District officers tried to stop a man suspected of having a gun at 82nd and Drexel. Police say that man ran. Rivera and other officers chased him into an apartment where a second man police identify as Rucker confronted them with a rifle. One officer fired a shot, killing Rivera. The Cook County medical examiner says she had been shot in the back. Rivera was 36 years old. She joined CPD 4 years ago. During an unrelated event Saturday, Police Superintendent Larry Snelling told reporters the officer who fired the shot that killed Rivera is in a very, very tough place, and it was too soon to determine whether changes in policy and training are needed.
We always review these things. We always look at these things. We do after action reports when these things happen. Until we've had the opportunity to really sit down and just kind of work these things out, gathering all the information, it'll be at that time when we determine what needs to be done.
Earlier, Snelling stated several people have been taken into custody. Adrian Rucker is currently the only person facing charges. Funeral arrangements for Officer Crystal Rivera are pending. Back to you.
All right, Judy, thank you.
Video shows a Peoria woman screaming for help as a man allegedly tries to kidnap her child. Within minutes, police responded and shot the suspect. 12 News journalist Sean Rice is live from the neighborhood near 87th Avenue and Thunderbird. And Sean, what happened?
Yeah, Trim, good afternoon to you. I'm standing really in the exact spot where this attempted kidnapping happened last evening. That mom, who you just saw there on camera, let out that scream, I'm told, is a new mom. She just had her child within the last couple of months, and I'm told she would regularly walk that child in a stroller in this neighborhood along these sidewalks in what is a normally safe gated community. Now, Peoria police tell us last night 43-year-old Matthew Cardone simply would not leave her alone. He walked up to her and attempted that kidnapping, and what that video shows really narrates how this entire thing unfolded. Let's walk you through that video step by step. Peoria police tell us this all happened at around 6:45 last night. Here you can see Cardone try and talk to the woman as she walked in front of this home in the neighborhood. It's just a couple of houses down from where this attempted kidnapping took place. As she walks away, Cardone follows her, and you can hear the woman let out several screams as she frantically calls for help. About a minute later, you can see him walk down the street, and a Peoria police truck follows. This was after multiple people called 911. Not long after that, you can hear a police officer give him commands to stop in his tracks. Then you can hear several gunshots, over a half dozen gunshots from that video. Cardone, we're told, was shot and killed here on scene. And from speaking with neighbors, this is a community where a lot of people walk their pets or children in the evenings. And friendly people would always see this woman walk her young child on these sidewalks, and they always would keep a watchful eye on her.
Neighbors last night told her
or 2 days ago, actually just made a comment to her about make sure that you're safe and always.
The man charged with pulling out a rifle that led to the death of a CPD officer will be in court today.
Judy's live in the newsroom with the latest on that for us. Hi, Judy.
Good morning. Adrian Rucker of Freeport, which is west of Rockford, is scheduled to appear in court this afternoon.
Man, let's just start here, bro. Let's break this shit down. Peasy, bro. Peasy. Yeah, I know I do these interviews.
Y'all don't think, Chicago might be like a danger zone?
Man, dude, don't make me choose for him.
So yeah, bro, I be asked, my channel Chicago based. Obviously I am, King Von's former DJ, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, let me say you something though. Let me say you something. Come here. Just come here. Look. Hey, look. Hold this.
What's this?
Hey, nigga, this that shit. This show how that motherfucking nigga, how Chicago will come to that motherfucking rack and take over, nigga. Hold this, nigga. What the fuck, nigga?
Hold what? Yo, lighter?
Hey, man, hold this, nigga.
Hold your lighter?
Man, hold this fucking flag, nigga. Hold this flag, nigga.
Bro.
Hold this flag, nigga.
Let's
do the interview, bro. Do the interview. Hey, man, fuck this interview, nigga. Hey, we'll just do the interview, brother. We'll do the interview, brother.
Y'all don't think, Chicago might be like a danger zone?
Hey, DJU better stop playing games, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. He better stop playing games, man. And they better stop using King Von. Like, I wouldn't say I'm no kin to King Von or none of that shit. I seen somebody try to disrespect King Von baby mama, because Kima said that she don't talk to Chicago dudes. And somebody got mad about that. Like, bro, she said she don't talk to Chicago dudes. What the fuck? She talked to somebody and they ain't even know that they was Von baby mama. And he said that's one of the guys. She don't want to talk to one of the guys. She respectful. She a woman, but some thugs just look at that as she a hoe. She don't want to talk to you bombs. On everything. She seen her baby daddy, the destruction, the shit that it did. You think she want another motherfucker? Yeah, DJ, you better stop it, man. I don't want my boy to get Zach TV, man. And I need to talk to him and 16 shot him, man. They need to let that shit go, man. Cause I could see 16 shot him and DJU shit ending just like Finny the legend and and Sin City Manny, man. I could see that shit happening, man. Sin City Manny and 16 Sin City Manny and DJU Sin City Manny and 16 shot him is Finny the legend, man. I don't know, man. Playing a dangerous game though.